Hello everybody, welcome back. It is the beginning of the week. It is a fantastic and beautiful, wonderful Monday, and we're here again with some Tarkov stuff. As usual, you know, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. This is what we're here for. Hello everyone. Hi, 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 hi. Feeling strong? Feeling good? Yeah, no. Shine, Mans, KO. Thanks for joining, guys. SVD buff? Well, yes and no. Yes and no. It depends on what you count as an SVD buff, right? Because basically every single gun has been buffed because of the 15% thing. So we kind of have to like retest out everything and like figure out, you know, what's now good, what's not good, etc., etc. So that's basically the deal here, is trying to understand. Like I used the SVD a little bit, and it felt pretty decent, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I want to use it a little bit more. I do actually need to figure out the. I guess I just need to figure out the whole situation when it comes to like Punisher and stuff, because I didn't actually finish Punisher yet, so we're gonna do that and see how it goes. But when I last used it, basically the thing is, because of the way that everything's been adjusted, you can now go for more recoil on. Well, sorry, you get better recoil on the SVD without sacrificing too much ergo, because to get to the same point in recoil, you don't have to put as much like recoil attachments on, right? So the ultimate build is 69 vertical recoil. Nice, I know. And because of that, you actually get like slightly better recoil than you did before for the same ergo point. So, yeah. Clickbait? Clickbait? Well, it is new. It's 15% better than it was. It's 15% better than it was. And we need to test it out. We're going to see. We're going to see. That's the deal. You know what's really annoying is that in here, if you put this to 100, it doesn't work in the wish list. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. So let's just go through the hideout and we'll do all this stuff. Oh, that's nice and cheap. And put this thing in. That change happened weeks ago. When did that exactly happen? They changed the recoil on... when was it? On the 16th. So it was like 2 weeks ago or something. But I've not had the chance to go through every gun, right? That's why that's the whole point. I've not had the chance to go through all the guns. Because it does change stuff, you know? It does change stuff. Hey! It's going good, it's going good. And new pins on glass mouse pad. Not really. I didn't even know. Is that a thing? Is that a thing people do? Hey, killer. Level the build guides. Thanks for the content. No problem, 9-star. Welcome, and thank you for joining the stream. We're just about to get started. I'm considering what we're going to combine this quest with. Like, this is the thing. Like, what are we going to combine this quest with? I feel like I've got a couple of different options. Like, as I said, we still have Punisher that I just haven't done because I was lagging on it and just not bothering with it because I don't need it. Like, EOD accounts don't really need it, and I was doing other quests. Like, we got onto Lightkeeper without doing Punisher. Without doing Punisher 6, because you don't need it. You only need Punisher 5, which is kind of interesting. And I've got a bunch of like random things to do. So we've got like Longline, we've got Vishalad's Guards, we've got colleagues to do on Shoreline. I think I'm going to start on Interchange. I'm not sure if this is necessarily a good idea, but we'll see. Like Interchange also, it's a bit different than it was before. And the SVD actually performs relatively well there because it's not like all super tight in, which is quite nice. There's a lot of like long angles and stuff. It's one of those maps where if you take a red dot, you end up accidentally regretting it half of the time. So we're going to try and see. Like I had some good experiences there last time when I was doing, I think it was which one was it? Like decontamination or something? That was the one that I was doing. So yeah. Getting rogue based missions out of the way. Nice. Glass coated. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you'd get like, I presume that they're built in such a way that you don't get the reflection off that's going to ruin the sort of precision of the mouse. I suppose. And hands of British Man's back. Hello, Funks. Anti-killer. I don't know. Not specifically. That's not the idea, but you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't intend to run into him. But I guess like the beauty of it is that you can with the SVD you can run into him and it's not a problem. So the build, let's just go before we've actually just before we go into that, let's just have a look at what dailies we've got. I also have to switch on. Ah yes, Lone Star. I don't know actually what happened to this. Did this turn off? Hold on. I have a feeling that there's let me turn that back on. I have a feeling that there's something wrong with the way that this happens on. Yeah, I think there's a disconnect between the Scav Talk view that I have versus this view, and I think if alerts are on, I think they're on in every single I think they're on in every single scene, which is actually kind of annoying. I need to sort of fix this. So I turned it off in Scav Talk, which means that then it seems to have turned itself off now in this mode, which is really, really annoying. But anyway, I've turned it back on now. Thank you for the Prime Lone Star. Appreciate it, dude. Bolt action interchange? Well, we're not doing bolties. We're not going to do bolties. We've been doing this one, network provider, but I feel like we're just going to take a little bit of a break from it. But we're going to have a look at dailies. So dailies we've got to do, streets through courtyard. We're probably not going to do that because it's just kind of hard. This is interesting. Aramid fiber, 2 of those, 1 of these, and 1 of these. But you can see now that because I'm level 46, look at the XP. It's absolutely insane. It's like absolutely insane. This is the reason why everybody accelerates up from 46 through to, mid 50s or something relatively easily. Now this is like 2 chunky quests worth of XP. Mad. I haven't seen new weekly yet. Eliminate PMCs with throwables or pistols. Like maybe we work on this a bit later. We could do like some random stuff on factory, I guess, if we get a bit bored or if we have some problems. Oh my goodness. Well, that was an extremely profitable daily. Look at that. We could just sell them to therapists and make 400k. And then these guys... I don't really use fast MTs. I just think they're kind of too much, so we'll just sell them for the time being. And also this. Well, that was really, really... That was really good. That was really good. MP5. Very good to bad PvP. Yeah, you have to craft it, unfortunately, but... Is new recog better? Well, we're going to see. So this is the gun that we're using. Evening precursor. Evening. Played for at least 7 to 10 hours of woods just to do tough guy. Oh, man. First time catching a stream. Greets from north of the wall. Hello, Jakin. SVD Goofy and QR case of the Mondays. I think it might. This is the build that we're going to be using. Which is... It's sort of along the route to the minimum ergo. Or sorry, minimum recoil build. It's like along that route, at least. Like the other way. So if you go RK2... And on this, instead of doing the ARE, you do Mesa Crosshair plus PRS Gen 3. That gets you to 69, which I'm pretty sure is the lowest recoil. The other version is via the upper band. So you have to get rid of this cover first, and then you can go SAG Mark 1 with any of these and an RK2. But it doesn't get the overlay bit, so yeah, it only gets to 78. It's slightly more ergonomic. Like this can maybe be okay. I don't know. I need to try and sort of test out both variants and decide which is better. But I feel that being able to get to 81 recoil sensibly now is actually pretty cool. This thing's kind of busted, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful. Just remember ourselves about this. New recoil? I mean the 15%. If it's going to confuse loads of people, then maybe I'll change the title. I haven't tried this really since the 15% update. I know it was 2 weeks ago. Someone else mentioned this too. Leave it with higher ergo is better? I'm not sure. I don't know. I've tried it both ways. And I kind of feel that like now with the recoil being 15% less than it was, that makes a big difference on the overall recoil of the gun. And now that you can get it to 25 ergo with the suppressor and the 20 round mag, I honestly don't feel like this is bad. At all. Can be sluggish without ergo? I mean, it definitely can be, but you need to set yourself up right. Like, you just play in a different way. Problem is, if you go for ergo, if you go for too much ergo, I guess, like, if you did go the other way about this and go for this build, which I think is maybe, like, slightly optimal. It's, like, slightly more optimal. If you went for a more ergo-centric build this way around, then you have, like, 36 and 90, which is not too bad. We haven't got the scope on yet, though, so that takes it down a little. I'm just going to use the same one as I did before, so that TAC 30. And then you also need one of these with another laser. So that's like 31 and 90. The problem is if you start cutting this anymore, I don't know. You start having problems. I just feel like you start getting problems, you know? I feel like you start getting issues. Because it doesn't bother me too much when you hit firing. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I've used ridiculous builds previously where you just go for, you know, some crazy stock. I've used like this kind of thing previously, but you end up with, you need to make it, you know, really, really cheaply because it's just like a stock SVD with higher ergo. Can you offset the bad ergo by doing quick ADS right of sprinting? Yeah, lots of people talk about this. I feel like that's been, I feel like it's been debunked and rebunked like for 5,000 different times that this is actually a thing or not. I know that, what's his name? Teoff went through and did a whole thing about how it doesn't actually exist and it just feels like it exists. And I don't know. I'm just not sure anymore. I've not looked into it myself. Like if you did it in the hideout, I suppose it's the same thing, right? So we can have a quick look. There you go. You know, you sprint and then ADS. Sprint and then ADS, but I'm not sure if that's any better than this. I guess it is a little bit. At least that's the perception. Is that faster than this? Or does it just feel faster? Because the SVD comes from down here. You'd need to go through it frame by frame, which is what I think Teoff did. I think he went through it frame by frame and he decided that going click feels good and going click feels bad, but the actual time is the same. I don't know. So much shadow. Well, the thing is though, on the SVD, it doesn't matter. It's got really bad shadow for full auto. It's got really bad shadow for full auto, but the actual scope is quite big, which is what I quite like about it. Unfortunately, it's really expensive, this wipe. But there's not that much shadow. It's okay. There's a little bit around the edge when you move, but it's quite a big reticle. I don't mind this thing. And it's 4 times. The one that I really like is the 1x8, but the 8 is almost a little bit too big. I don't know. It's okay. When you fire a single shot at a time like this with the SVD, it's not that bad. It's only if you really spam it, which you shouldn't really be doing anyway. So I'm not going to be spamming down the gun in the scope though, and that's the idea. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not. Okay, so right. I think so. I bought like a couple of bits and pieces for this gun already. I think we'll just buy a couple more 20 rounders just to make sure that we don't run out or whatever. I did also get some more bullets, but we'll buy some more of these too, just to make sure that we've got enough. It is really bad if you randomly run out in the middle of raid. It does suck. So we're going really heavy, and this is kind of a, I guess, a build of we're leaning into the fact that we've got relatively low ergo on our gun in general. And so for this build, we're going to be much more kind of slow about it. So what we're going to try first off, we're going to go to interchange and we're going to try and do a bit of long line. We need to kill these 30 PMCs inside the mall. I want to see how this goes down. Maybe we'll try and loot some stuff as well with it. We've got a tiny little bag on actually, so maybe we'll just go with this to start with and just see how it goes. Let's just do it. And we can do like a quick loop round and do a little run, go inside, and then see if we can do anything and get some kills. There's an Elcan with the worst reticle, more shadowing. It's much bigger though, like much bigger on screen. The Elcan is like so much tighter on screen. It's like harder to see. I don't disagree with you, but bring a pistol? Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I'm not very good with pistols. I'd rather bam 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 at point blank. Till 20 meters you can spam with the RK2. I did that last time. I didn't do RK2, but I did with this build. I mean, I'm not sure how much difference it makes between 69 vertical recoil and 83 vertical recoil on a semi-auto gun. That's the thing, you know.
Gold, please.
That's better. Precursor, thank you for the prime. See, it's working now. It's working now. I'm going to change the title. Too many people are getting confused. We're going to change the title. I'm talking about the 15% decrease from 2 weeks ago. Not anything super new. So I've changed the title, so it's not confusing. Bad. Glock 18 series PvP. God, that's crazy though. It's crazy. RSAS and well, RSAS, yeah, I mean the RSAS gets to like super low recoil though, whereas the RFB just doesn't. RFB is a lot closer to the SVD, honestly, than it is to the other guns. But... Hello, John B. How's it going? Off to the best map. Yes. You know what though? It's not been as terrible for me as it has been in the past. I will say. Clickbait. I've got rid of it. I've got rid of it. I genuinely was thinking, yeah, we're going to test this out because it's been in my mind for like a week or two, but we've been doing other stuff. So now I've finally got round to it. Now it's confusing. People think it's a different recoil change, but it isn't. So I've changed it because I don't want people thinking that it's a different recoil change. Minus 50% of 999 recoil doesn't change anything. Correct. But it does change it for the SVD because 83 recoil is a lot better than, I mean, what would it have been before? So this build would have been 83 divided by 0.85. It would have been 98 recoil before. 98 recoil versus 83 in semi is pretty good. That is pretty good. Want to see a decent SVD? Well, that's what we're doing. Beautiful day to slap some pulse odds. 760-51 to the head. This one's 54R for me. And hopefully, well, a headshot would be great, but we'll see. Can't wait to rock the Vespa Hunter with ECP. Yeah, it should be... Well, I just use the RFB. Just use the RFB, I would. When you get to Skier 2. For the SR to the SVD, way more spammable. It does. It is probably better overall. But the thing is that like what... The bullets are so much more expensive and they're so hard to get hold of, the SRs as well, because you can only buy them for Peacekeeper. The SVD is a lot of a better kind of min-max like overall weapon for everyday use, unless you've got tons and tons of money, I would say. Yeah, RFB's fine on semi, it's okay, as long as you're not spamming, but... Yeah, the Schmidt 1x8 is good. 762 PS to one-shot thorax? No, because there's no fragmentation. There's no fragmentation on thorax for PMC versus PMC now, which is... It stops it from doing that. Hey, Barker. Can get Vippers for free? You mean on your scav runs, or...? Decided to get Punisher SVD quest eventually, still Punisher, mid-Punisher 4 over here. It does take a while, it is tricky. But I'm just going to push the... Let's just get rid of these pre-rolls. That Vepper Hunter also has a super cheap suppressor. True, I just don't think that Hunter really has a place once the RFB exists. The actual base RFB is so cheap. It may be early white because... Will gas analyzers be expensive? I'm not sure. You won't be able to trade in the CPU fans for it. That's for sure. Like you can at the moment. But they won't actually... They're not really used for anything. You know? The gas analyzers are not really used for anything other than the quest itself, but they need to be fine in raids. So on the flea market, they're never that much. So the RFB often ends up being cheaper than the Hunter anyway. And you don't need to be Jaeger some stupid level to get the 10 rounders. That's the main issue. I always forget that you don't need to do that with these. You can just run over them. Maybe we just get straight in, I don't know. Oh, no, you can't go past that. You can't go past the trolley! No! The Puma Magnum is fair to one-shot tier 5. It's a 50-50. It's not guaranteed. It's a 50%. Because it pens half the time and doesn't pen the other half. So it's probably okay. I don't know, it's a, you know, it's a huge gun with lots of downsides, very expensive ammo, etc, etc. I feel like maybe it's justified. Hmm. Did I bring an aid? I did one. F&J can't pen level 5? Out of Lupur it can. It's 47 pen or 46 pen or something. It's like the same as BP. Hi, Amateus. Good luck. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, and it's really expensive. It's like 250k. Find it really unfair to get one shots by thorax? I don't know. I think it's price-wise, it's probably right. It's probably fine. SVD is heavy. Yeah, this one is 7.5 kilos or something. Oh, gosh. Where'd he go? Whoa, oh my goodness. Scavs are cracked. Well. Who knows whether there's going to be a warm-up round or not. Oh, God. The crazy lean they do now. I wish that the flashlights worked, because you'd be able to actually see, but you can't really justify putting one on at the minute with the issues. This didn't change my jam. How many shots? Cracked up the aimbot. It's probably not the best place to be anyway. Let's just have a little wander around. Need to stay frosty. Anyone doesn't miss flashlights? I wish that they'd just change the flashlight mechanic. So it's not atrocious. And then it would make it a lot more reasonable to be able to actually use them in a sensible way and not just turn them on to blind each other in the face and make it impossible for us to see while we actually play DQB. I wish... You definitely can get up there. We're going to try in a second. A different one? Don't know. At least now blind versus blind. Kinda. 2 beaters to the chest. Indeed. Well, 1 to the arm, probably. I hate the blind meta as well. Yes, you can't do factory for Punisher. It's quite the pain. It's quite the pain. What if somebody will come around here at some point? Hope you're well, best of luck. Thank you, dude. What instead of a melee you could have a handheld flashlight? That'd be kind of cool. It was interesting though the other day that they said that they were going to on the roadmap. They said that they were going to change the way that the helmet flashlights work. Kind of quiet, isn't it? Are you doing long line? Yeah, I'm sort of doing long line and Punisher 6 at the same time. Kind of a weird combo, but I've been leaving Punisher 6 for ages. There we go. I'm just a bad shot. It's Monday. It's Monday. How do they currently work? They kind of don't. They like flop all over the place and stuff. It's like really weird. Doesn't seem to really be anybody around, so let's go into the shop at least. Let's retrain our aim a little bit. It is nice that you can kind of see, sort of, but... Got the last far forward. Nice one. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah, they're really painful, they are. Cannon echo. And I've got it suppressed as well. This is it quiet. This is it quiet. What's left Punisher 6 for later? It's because you don't need to do... You don't need to do it for the Lightkeeper task line. Which, once I realised, I just didn't bother. Because I've not really used the SVD that much. And then once they changed the recoil over, or when they decreased the recoil, I tried it a little bit on interchange and it was quite good. So now we're... Oops, I didn't mean to close that. So now we're trying it again properly. That's also rubbish. Also rubbish. Boxes are sneaky. Yeah, I've seen people on them a couple of times. I've never really killed anybody whilst I've been on them. That's actually pretty handy. That because that is the suppressor that I'm using. So we're going to stick that in the old tank. Make sure. Okay, it's got FMJ. These mags are quite a lot. People do buy these for quite a lot. 2 LEDX was run throughs, not funny raid. Oh no, that's a sad time. That certainly is a sad time. What's this? Oh, some horrible, horrible device here. I'm still sad about my alien tech, guys. Still really sad about my alien tech. Let's see. If I'm a 5.4 device on labs, thanks. You Vids, just want to drop in and say hi. Thanks. Thanks, Dragon. Appreciate it, dude. Well, I'm glad that you got it done in the end. It's still quite dark, isn't it? It's still quite dark. SVD before the recoil change was still usable because the ammo shredded. It's true. It's true. Any shotguns worth using other than Saiga? I like the 153 and the 155. I think they're pretty good. The Benelli could be good. But there's no attachments for it, which is a real shame. That's the problem with the Benelli. But it can get 13 rounds in the big long mag, which technically speaking should be quite good, but you know, unfortunately it's just not really practical to use. We're just trying to take our time, move around, you know, and be chill. But the 153 with Flechette, I don't mind. Monster Claw on the front. Honestly, even a GKO2 is fine. Go through all these things. Cast 23 is monstrous. Certainly can be. If you hit your shots on the legs, then they die. They die, they die, they die. What else we got going on? Like, broadly speaking, outside of this, I'm actually quite keen on getting more thick cases this wipe. I don't know why. Other wipes I've not really been that fussed. But this wipe, I think, yeah, it could be quite a cool thing just to slowly work towards getting a bunch of thick cases. I'd normally end up with 2 or 3. 1 from the quest and then buy 2 by the time it gets to the end of the wipe. But I normally have like tons of money, so I feel like I'd rather have lots of good kits of things stored up and stuff that's on limits rather than just have the cash, because half the time you're then going, oh well, I can only buy 2 TTSKs or whatever every wipe, every reset, and then you're kind of stuck. So it doesn't really matter how much money you have. So this time I'm going to invest a bit more in storage, I think. Cat tourniquet. What's it got going on? Seems like everybody's almost outside or something. There were some people in Ollie, I believe, a bit earlier on. Tetris. I'm guessing we've got Hemocom. Electronic bits. I don't mind the first raid being kind of chill, if I'm honest with you. Because we're still getting our eye back in after the weekend. So it's fine. It's okay. We can just wander around and it'll be alright. They're nearly better than 155 because of 8 rounds doesn't cut it against squads. Can't, yeah, maybe. I do run out with the 155 a lot, in fairness. And maybe you're right. A PP19. Okay. PP19? You don't see a mag of ammo in front of the barrel? It is funny. Wish they had some weird bullpup shotguns. I don't know what else we would really want to add in terms of shotguns without kind of ruining the balance or whatever, you know? That's the only issue. It's still quite hard to see people on this map. It's still very dark, isn't it? Still a very dark map in general. That's kind of interesting. That's scav. Looks like it. And there's somebody like leapfrogging. Oh. Okay, well that's just scavs. Don't really care for them. Finally bit the bullet and bought another thick. Got sick of not being able to use the stash after one survive. I think it's worth it. And what I'm doing is I'm crafting moonshines now, actively. Okay, well if that's just another scav, I'm not sure if we care about him. Either. I think we just make our slow, ponderous way towards the exit. And reset and then just try another one and then see where we're going to go next time. I said I don't mind a quick little loot run first off, just to get used to it, get used to ADSing the gun. I've not used the SVD extensively this wipe, so again, it's kind of a case of figuring out what's super bad. Stuff like bulbs and things, plugs, crackers. No, crackers are okay. They're bad. I just don't want to lose a mag when I reload. Is the issue? I don't want to lose a mag. Always worth looking in the nade box, I think. It's very hard to get impacts these days. Okay. Nobody there. I think I'll go down here. I actually prefer going this way now. I feel like it's a bit safer. Maybe I'll get shot now, you know. What more 366 guns? That could be interesting, especially with AP the way it is. I'm sort of tempted to try with the VPO a little bit, just to give it a try. Could really do with an interchange audio fix, couldn't we? Could really do with that. That's almost certainly upstairs. We're slightly dangerous around here because they've got this no bag extract, right? And people can kind of camp around this area. Fixing the fog doesn't fix the lighting. No, it kind of made everything like relatively darker, sort of. Kind of. Which is not necessarily a problem, per se. It's more, the lighting is more even now, which is good. What kind of weapon would you like to see? I don't know. I'm not, as I said before, I'm not really a big IRL guns guy, so I'm not hugely sure what else the game needs. I feel like like guns, like more guns or whatever, is not really what the game's missing, I suppose, which is why I don't really have like strong feelings about it in general. But something like AN-94 would be kind of cool, with like the double shot burst. It could be really toxic. I mean, none of those guns two-shot people anyway to the thorax, so like it probably would be quite balanced. Yeah, they need to fix the sound. Hype for LNGs. Maxed out mastering the SVD? Nutty. I'm actually going to sit here. I'm just going to pre-paint. It's not really worth messing about. Doing the same thing, realised I won't be able to fit 50 moonshine vodka jets, so just sold it all and bought the LEDXs. Oh, fair enough. I bought some extra holodilnic cases for it. Because I figured that was probably better. Because the thing about the LEDX one, I think sometimes is better than the other one, but you just have to buy them and just be sitting on the market the whole time, which is fine. And that's kind of what I used to do. But now I can slowly work into it with the moonshines and constantly be crafting. I feel like that's actually quite a nice way of doing it. It feels better for me anyway, because then I don't have to actively go and think about it and try to buy a billion LEDX, a billion toothpaste. And you have to also be careful, because otherwise you end up running out of, or at least you run the market out of stuff. So you have to slowly buy them piece by piece. You know what I mean? BPO with APM is a killing machine. Yeah, it's like M80. I don't know, it's poor man's M80. It's actually slightly better than M80. More guns, less than gun balance. Yeah, I do agree. Turning on power stations should have more effect. That would be really cool if it did. It'd be great if it did. I'd love that. Be a really good change, that. Belt fed full auto Mosin sounds busted. It's going to have 0 ergo, that's the thing. It's going to have 0 ergo and a million times ADS speed. Got to. It's got to. Bolt action 556. Okay. So relatively lackluster, but that's okay. N94 would be cool, yeah. No idea, the PKM will be balanced. I think it's just going to not really be able to be used unless you've got it on a bipod and lying down. It'll be good for camping, but lots of guns are good for camping, so it doesn't matter really. Groza and N94. Could be cool. What caliber does the Groza actually use IRL? Because the only time that I've seen the Groza is in PUBG. But PUBG is very liberal with its ammo designations. I'm excited about bipods. Weapon resting and vaulting and those kind of movement mechanics is what I'm excited for. Tarkov borders onto that mil-sim aspect of things, right? And so having more of those elements is going to be good. Redundant 545 AKs? Yeah, maybe. Is it worth buying the G28 instead of other 308 DMRs? It's really light, so it depends on whether you like arm stamina. It's too expensive otherwise, though, unfortunately. It's too expensive. Unless they change something. Last wipe it was. I haven't actually looked. Is it still a blue card and a blue Sanitar card? Let's find out. Let's remind ourselves. Let's remind ourselves. Yeah, so this thing, all that. The blue key cards can be lower sometimes, but I mean, they're really expensive now. It's just not worth it, I don't think. You do get a bit back because you're not always going to use this scope. You get the 1x8 on it, which is okay, so that cheapens it a little bit by about 60k. How much is this scope worth right now? 60k, yeah, 60k. But I don't know. So then that would mean that you were paying, yeah, whatever we said the keycard was worth. So 240 minus 60, so it's like 180. I guess it's getting closer. You do want to swap a few bits out though. And then the equivalents over on this side are, let's say, the RSAS, I guess, which is, the thing is, they're just so much cheaper. RSAS is a better gun overall. It's a lot heavier, but the recoil's a lot better and the recoil profile's better. SR25 is a lot cheaper. It's probably the better balanced weapon than the G28 for price, if I'm honest. 76219 by 39. Okay. So it could be either. Interesting. We probably don't need more 9x39 though. It already causes enough problems as it is, that caliber. It causes us so many problems already. Alright, let's take that out. We're going to store this one away. The other SVD, because that's actually pretty useful. Right, get rid of that car kit. We actually got another car kit, which is cool. A bit of those. We'll craft this into something useful later on. Fortunately, the Cobras are in quite good demand. Oh, maybe not. I guess the SE5 is a bit more. People like that one a bit more. 5.5. Go for that. Top this up a little bit. And I'm going to put one more in here. Okay, so weapons case, which has got that in it, and then we've got to do some. Oh yeah, we need to get some more sugar. I normally try to keep a sugar around so that we can now eat that while we're between raids. Let's go. Let's go 2 of those. Right, so we're gonna go. Oh no, wait, I do have some sugar. One there. I just didn't put them in the usual spot. Cool. So we'll put, we'll get 10. Actually, we need another 10 of those. 10 of them, and then a bit of water. 5. Cool. Okay, this is looking alright. Just go again. I guess we do need another propy. I took one out of my case, actually. There, that's a bit better. And then we had meldonin in this. Propitol. What else did I have in here previously? Am I missing anything? ETG, propitol, SG12 mule, propitol. And I've got the most important ones. What was the other one that I had in here? I don't think it was anything, was it? Maybe not. Maybe I left it like that. I'll find out when I when I suddenly go, where's my... And then it's not there.
Gold, please.
Trimadol? Yeah, I don't know. Borak, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you, buddy. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Gonna go back into interchange again. I think maybe it was meldonin or something. What's the best 5.56 gun with actually good horizontal recoil handling? I feel like the AK-102 is... Honestly, I think it's the AK-101. It has slightly faster fire rate than AK-102. And it gets lower recoil, so I think it's just better. Bundler wires. It does always grant a lot of profit. I do think that this one is better now, though. Because these are so expensive. Like this doesn't really cost very much. So these are now... If you can buy these things, that's what? 9k? If you're doing the buying of info stuff. That's 18k. This thing is really cheap, 4k or something. So 22k. And then these are 50k each. So it's 100,000. Wires can be good, but there's a lot of alternatives. These are, what, 30? If you can probably get them down to 20, so it's like 40,000. And then these guys are about, yeah, 12, 13, 100k. It's probably not that far off, but I quite like the fact that you can cycle through dollars and things, and it's like relatively easy to do, and that they're always in demand, and you can use them yourself if you want to. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's cycle out one of these car kits. This is one of the things I like about the car, is that it's nice and efficient. So when you burn through one of them, bosh bosh, you can combine it with some med tools, make another CMS, which you can either use or sell, depending on what you want to do. Right, let's get rid of some of these things. Bash, bash. No one's going to want that. Do this and that. And what else we got going on? I don't know why do people buy these security vests for so much money? Sometimes they're on the market for ridiculous amounts. And I've never really figured it out. Never really figured it out. You can make Kajura, but the bags are cheaper. I don't really understand. It's very weird. The one thing I've never really understood about the market. I've never figured that one out. Seems very strange to me. Right, let's go again. Okie dokie. FAL, interesting. I think it's probably still too low ergo, but F2000 or FAMAS. FAMAS would be fine. We've got all sorts of other 5.56 weapons. 308 MTO is unusable for full auto. Yeah, because they nerfed the convergence on it by a lot. How does one deal with Tarkov stagnation? I only have kill scav quests. I can't bring myself to just run around and do that without a real target. Have you done? Are you sort of working towards Lightkeeper, or like that's what I'm broadly doing? We're not doing that today because I need to go and find those COFDM radios, and I just can't be bothered. But I think you need a long-term goal, whether it's to get to level 42, whether it's to get to Kappa, whether it's to get to Lightkeeper. You need one of those goals to keep going, or just to improve on a map that you're not very good at. So you take the loadout that you're most comfortable with and go to whichever map you suck at: Underground Reserve, Labs, Factory, even Shoreline Resort. interchange, whatever it may be, and just improve on some particular aspect of your play for next wipe. That's what I try to do. Arsus every day. Arsus is good. Well, SJ12. Well, SJ6, I don't really use SJ6 that much. Like, maybe I should take one of those just in case. But SJ12 is just for the food stim. Yeah, exactly. SJ6 as well. I should probably. Goons in factory, are they? Fabric craft. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand. But you could do the bags, and the bags are at level 1. You can do 4 Kajura bags. I like how comically long the gun is. I know, it actually makes it very difficult to take screenshots and show the build in a thumbnail or something, because you can't put the whole gun in the weapons builder from left to right, which is pretty dumb. I wish that you could tilt it to the side in the weapons builder. It's something that I would never ask as a feature because it really is pointless and makes no difference to the game. I wouldn't want them spending dev hours on it, but if you could tilt it diagonally to fit more of the gun on the screen, I'd like that. That'd be good. I didn't think that the goons could spawn on factory, could they? Goon tracker shows the goons on customs? Yeah, zoom out. Yeah, exactly. You know it's illegal to work on a bank holiday? Don't get bank holidays when you're in content creation. That's the way. Start using SJ12 and the difference in perception is mind-blowing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, let's press the button, actually. I haven't done a test on it. I need to test it. Somebody pointed out that the SJ12 does actually have perception change on it as well as the 3 BTGs, and it lasts for longer, and that you can hear people from further away. I haven't tested how far it actually is. Like, I need to do the test with contacts because I was only using it with the LSH-Z2 DTM mega helmet of 0 hearing, and obviously it didn't sound that great to me because it's already got limited, so you're trying to counteract a disadvantage. Whereas if you use it as your normal setup, I don't know. Not the button. I know, not the button. Not the freaking button. I need to get an emote for the button. Ooh, where we are. Oh, we're all the way over here. Okay, so Ole again. Ollie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Can you do a tier 2 M4 build? Kind of confused what I should get for it. Yeah, we can have a look. I don't think it's the ideal gun right now, even still, after the recoil changes. It's better than it was with a 15% change, but it's a bit iffy still. A bit iffy. Looking out for people. Oh, there's a people. There's nowhere for them to go on that bit. I guess it could go in, but yeah, they would have gone in on that side, which is fine. Right, let's just reload this guy. Remind me afterwards. I just realised it was Monday. Wondering why you're streaming. Makes it a lot longer. Yeah, we need to test it. What's your goal in interchange? Killing PMCs. We need to do Long Line and Punisher Part 6. Both at the same time. Which is certainly an interesting proposition. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. That was not the best play I've ever done. But it'll do. It'll do. Yeah, we did a bit of the old bamboozle, didn't we? That probably would have ended badly, I think, if I'd been taken advantage of there. But I was just like, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. We got the old SVD, so we'll just try and do something really random. Boomhawk actually takes away from the game a bit because everyone tries to rush level 15. It definitely changes the way that the game plays out, for sure. Look at this, Redoute doing work, by the way. The Redoute doing the work. For sure. Paid actors. Awesome position. I kind of got stuck a little bit against the edge a couple of times, which was not really ideal. Clearly a viewer. Yeah, I don't really know about the fleet. I'm just not sure what they are even supposed to do now about it. That's somebody over there. I don't know if that's a scav. Kind of look like a scav walking, but... It was like scav speed walking, but it could have been anyone, in theory. I'm going to fix the other arm first before we move on. Like any 1v2. Yeah, I was like, shall I get out the nade or not? I thought if I do the nade, I'm going to die. And I meant the jump to be longer. There's lots of things that were bad about that. I shouldn't really have won that fight. You gonna appear out here? I don't know if I killed the scav though. Is he going to keep pathing that this way? Not sure. I need to try and stack some more of these PSs. I think. Because I'm going to run out of BT otherwise. Tried the 45 vector. I've tried it in the past. It's okay. No, it's alright. It's just got some downsides is the issue. It's not the perfect weapon just because it only has 30 round mags. So it's kind of hard to play as solo actually, especially if you come up against multiple people because you have to reload a lot and then it overheats really quick too. It kind of depends, but it's a good gun in theory. Now I don't know if there's more than just the two of them. The issue that I've got now is that my armor is like class 4 because it's half health. Roughly how it goes. I should have turned the laser on in the last fight too. Like there was so much... Oh. There's a lot of fighting over there. It'll be up at the top. In that upper section. I'm going to see if I can grab this guy's loot. I don't want to get shot at from over here. I'm in a good position to lean across. Oh, I am Mr. Bubbles. Oh, I see. You just wrote in the chat. Hello, Max. Hello, Max. SR2, nice. I feel like this scav's going to pop me from over here. What were you running in this? Yes. PS is respectable. PS is certainly respectable. Those kills count for long line? They should, yeah. They should do. And we're going to get rid of this. We got ourselves there. Oh, gosh. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't know if this is going to help with the bug. Okay. That'll do. Pop a couple of these up in here. Actually, we can put them all up in there. And the nade. Right. Let's wander ourselves over this side. I don't know why it's so slow. Are we Emicom or are we Railway? Oh, we're actually Railway exfil. Okay, so we're gonna go. We're just gonna loot and then dip, I think, because we can, if possible. What made you like so expensive? I just think it's hard to get anything similar. You know what I mean? It's very hard to replicate that performance otherwise. Right, buttstock off means you can fold the gun. It's kind of cool. I should technically get rid of my ULAC, but I think I'm going to keep it on.
Gold, please.
Going to try to leave. We heard the big clonk from inside. That was like the weird random footstep. Did you guys hear it? There's that weird footstep where you can tell where somebody is, or at least broadly. What's your DPI in in-game sense? Mine's 1/2 and 800, I think. Became the standard go-to. It did, yeah, it did. I can see scouts running around over. Yow, 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 yow. Yeah, the bejesus at me. Scavs will target you with buckshot from over this distance. Oh, they're actually over there. Stamina problems. Look at the green tracer. Yeah, it's BT. It's 76254 BT. Haven't you crafted SMB? I don't think you should. I think SMB is a bad economic / efficiency craft, personally, because BT kills everybody unless they're wearing class 6 very specifically, and even then, it 2-shots people in the thorax with class 6 on. So I really don't see any disadvantage using BT particularly, and you can buy BT. So it means that I can use my workbench to do other stuff, like crafting BP ammo, M61, etc, etc. And I'm not using it to make an ammo that I can buy an equivalent type for. Play like a beast? I don't know about that. Oh no. Don't let this be the time when the scav gets us. No. Long lines and county parking. It should do. We'll check in a sec. I'm almost certain it does. What are Weetabix? Yeah, some British breakfast cereal that I'm obsessed with. Leatherman into raid, but remove the parts. Yeah, it would be cool. I think that's... I feel that that's technically planned, but... I don't know whether it's actually going to ever make it in. We're going to have to wait and see. Interchange audio is bad, yes. Do you think HPC is good for PvP? I don't think it's bad. It's better than... It's probably actually quite a good min-max piece of kit, because it's better than a Gazelle, but it's not super heavy. You know what I mean? I thought that was a scav there, but I don't think it actually is. Yeah, the problem with it is that it just doesn't make sense to do the trade for it. Let's just get a bit more stamina. Defender for M4 mechanic bar is pretty good. EP coins. Isn't that? I don't know. Like, that's probably my favourite barter, I would say. I think that probably is the favourite M4 barter. The stock mod barter is also not bad, but the M4 one from mechanic gets you a little bit better of a weapon overall. The stock mod one's just a little bit cheaper, especially if you want to use the L-can. If you want to use the L-can, then it's great. BT does about what you need. Tracers give away your position. They do. So it depends on how you feel about tracers. I'm not bothered about tracers. So, Seinfeld, thank you so much for the prime, by the way. A couple of minutes ago. I think maybe I was in... I don't know what I was doing. Sorry that I missed it. But thank you so much for the... Thank you so much for the prime, man. Didn't watch today's video. In Australia, they call it Wheat Bix. Comes in some good flavours. I'm a generic Weetabix fan. Eating dry Weetabix or a super condensed one in milk goes hard. That sounds like torture, honestly. It just sounds bad, that. HPC is just class 5 hex grid. Kind of. Yeah, the durability is not that great, though. It's decent, but it's not hex grid durability, I would say. Mr. Beef. No problem. Thanks, man. So, that was quite good. So the thing is, even regardless of whether you get out... These quests are kind of cool, because even if you just kill one of a 2-man or something, and leave, or not leave, or die, I should say, then you're already making progress on the quest, which is always fun. It's always fun to make progress without actually having to survive. A lot of these PvP ones are kind of like that. Can you imagine if they changed it all over so that you had to get the dog tags out of the raid or something pretty disgusting like that? I can imagine them doing it. When does a can of Giga Beef enter the game? I don't know. We've talked about that a lot in chat. A 2x2 can of Tushonka. That'd be it. Same dura and material, therefore same effective durability as a hex grid. The thing is, class 6 takes less damage from bullets than class 5. So it's not quite the same. It's probably 15 to 20% better having a class 6 against the same bullet for armor damage with the same material and the same hit points. Which is kind of cool. These guys are the same level. That's fun. Have you guys like paired up and leveled together? Right, that's quite neat. 420 damage. One of those days. Yeah, PS does a lot of... That stuff can just rip your arms to shreds. But it does go to show the kind of class 4 busting round against class 5, if you've got a good class 5 on. And I was intending to go sort of semi-tanky. The Redute's heavy, so you just are overweight the whole time. But I think that probably saved our life. Like, that thing was down at half HP, and we might be dead. We might actually have been dead if we'd had a Gazelle. With a Corund, I think we definitely would be dead. I think we'd be definitely dead with a Corund. I really do. Side of beef. If Giga Beef was an EFT gun build, what would it be? Oh. I don't know. That's a tricky one. The first thing that popped to mind, because it kind of became my staple for a bit, is something like the RFB with M61 in it or whatever. You know? It's not meta, but it gets the job done. Dog tags for your kills to always be fine in raid even if you die in raid? I don't think it really matters. I just wish that they made it a lot more expensive to... Well, as in you got a lot more money from selling tags to therapists. I wish you got loads more money. Because I know that they don't necessarily want people just spamming PvP. If we put this up here, is that ever going to sell? I guess it will. At some point. They don't want people just spamming PvP, but at the same time... I feel like you shouldn't punish people for doing PvP. That makes sense. Ah, that filter's reminded me. We need to get a filter in our thing. Let's get a filter going. Let's do it. HPC saves me decently. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It is good. I'm not saying it's bad. It is actually a good armor. Because it's a bit like the Corund to the Gazelle and then the Gazelle to the HPC. HPC is probably one of the last ones that you can get that's actually decent and isn't super heavy. And isn't locked behind some ridiculous quest. Does HPC give you thorax only? Or does it give you stomach as well? I genuinely can't remember. I've hardly used the HPC because it's new and has a weird barter. We can just check and have a look at it now. Because this barter's annoying, I think. I don't like this barter. A roller and 4 Thors. It's just weird. How does anybody actually do this? Do you buy them from Fence or something? Yeah, it's just Thorax. It's kind of a shame, that. Kind of a shame. Can you even get them on here? I guess maybe. Maybe if you get Fence 4. I'm at about 4 rep. I'm getting there. That'd be amazing. 2x2 beef. Real talk, thanks for the great vids you made about the game. No problem, T-Brown. Thank you, man. I just enjoy making this kind of stuff, you know? I do actually. It's the type of content that I like doing. I like looking at intricate builds and efficiencies and fun stuff to do. Oh, we got another TAC 30. Oh, we got JP man. We'll take that for our own purposes, I suppose. Bastion, RK4, BP, Reactor. We'll take the TBL. And then the rest of it's going to go. We'll take this. We'll keep the helmet. Helmet can be good. Have I got another? Oh no, this is full. This is what I was saying. I'm trying now to buy in advance some of these things. Like, I've got a couple of these TTSKs here. This. And I think I've got a couple in here as well. 1, 2, 3. So I've got 6 of them. So we shouldn't run out, really. Oh, what else have we got? Oh, yeah, we've got butt pad. Take that. And we've got this Boulder Pro. Right, let's repair this. I think my armor repair kit. I think this is Dunzo. How many shots would a CPC take over a Corund or a Gazelle? Well, we can look at the very specific situation. Let's have a look. So, drive. I'm going to go and find my feed. Let's have a look. Open up with the model. So, against the Shrimp. PS is what we were looking at. I guess for a frame of reference, against the Class 4 helmet, the Shrimp pens 40% of the time on shot 1. Against something like a Trooper, it should take 4 hits to kill you. Against something like... What's the rig that he had, actually? He had a MMAC rig, and that should take, yeah, it's about 4 hits still. Okay, so against the Corund, if you're using that, and again, 35 pen's not that great, but it probably is a good round to show how this works, because it's very reliant upon armor damage. So against a Corund, that should take 6 shots to kill with PS, that's to the thorax. Sometimes it kills you in 5, it's like a 20% chance. Then against a Gzhel, it now takes 7 shots to kill, no chance for a 6 shot, and a 20% chance for an 8 shot. And then against a Redoute M, it's firmly above 8. How much has the pen chance gone up to? Yeah, so even after shot 8, the pen chance is only 17%. I'm not actually sure exactly how many shots we took. I'd need to go back and look at the clip. I don't know. Auto sniper with a shotgun under barrel and 3 lights. Online quest progress. Oh, let's see. I'm pretty sure it does. Yay! 2 kills. Yeah, it does. It does count. It does count. You have to be firmly in it. I think if you're inside and they're outside, I don't think it counts. I think you both need to be in the underground. But you can't shoot out, I don't believe. I don't believe you can just shoot out to people outside. We might keep this SR2M, you know. Maybe. 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 Another note style, would you consider doing a bolty build guide? I did one called the Lightest Sniper, the last wipe, and that's still valid. That's about the M700. That one I still think is my personal favourite best bolty. I've also done one called Suppressed Sniper, which is the cheapest sniper rifle, which is suppressed, which is a VPO 215. You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of trying to put together a kind of index, because I feel like my content actually could do with it. Because people ask me about this stuff and they say, you know, do you have a bolty build guide? Do you have a guide for this gun? Do you have a guide for that gun? And I usually do, but because you have to either search the YouTube or because of the way that YouTube functions, I've had to call the title something that you wouldn't necessarily be able to search, which is always a bit awkward. Sometimes I even forget what I called it originally. Like this gun does blah, 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 but it means you can't really search for it very easily. So I'm almost tempted to make an index of the videos that I've done and split them up into weapon builds, map guides, strategies, armor, ammo guides, blah, 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 and then put like the timestamp of when the, not timestamp, but, you know, just put a note down of when it was created. Or even which wipe, how many wipes old is it? So, something along those lines, I don't know. Because I think that would be quite good. I don't know where I'd put it. Maybe I'd put it in chat or something, and people, if they ask for it. Or I could put it on Discord as well. I was thinking maybe quite useful. YouTube playlists. Thing is, they're a bit of a mess, right? I didn't really want to do YouTube playlists because if you want to go and find a build for the 101 and you go to the weapons builds playlist, I've got so many. It's really tough. That's why I was thinking of some kind of actual document, even a Word doc of some kind. Yeah, Google Drive's Word document, whatever. Something along those lines. Okay, repair that guy. Right, so now we need another car kit. We're cracking through the car kits today. Get rid of these. Take one of those. Cat. I don't think this build will ever, or this gun and this loadout is ever going to be underweight, so it doesn't really matter what we take. I'll just take the guy, his bag, because we may as well. And then did we use, what did we get? Oh, we got these two tags. Stick those in there. I can't be bothered to take the other things out of my sit case. The other tags, because we might go to some of the other maps later. Right, Propatal. Yeah, we've already got enough in there. We were thinking about taking something else, weren't we? We were thinking about taking SJ6. We can take one in here. I never really use them, but we'll take it just in case. Okay, let's load back in. We're slightly low on the armor. It's not full now, but it's good enough. We're now a class 4.5 or something. No, actually better than that, 4.9 or whatever. Do you have this info available to the public? The best place that you want to go and look at this is on Tarkov Gunsmith. Let me find this Tarkov. It is. It is here. That one. And there's a thing called Terminal Ballistic Simulator at the top. And that has got... That basically does what I do. Myself and Xerxes, who's the guy who made it, we were in quite close contact for a while about like doing the calculations and how that kind of stuff works. So... if you want to go and see something similar, I have mine separately because it's just easier for me. But the website version is really good. The UI is really good. Actually is. Voodoo's an easy trade. Only 2 broken phones. I get it. I mean, that's why they're kind of expensive though, I suppose. Always the way. Always the way. Check out minus 100 hydration. Every newbie has to eat the beef for Jaeger. Learn about Gig Beef channel. Has MCX even been made remotely viable? I don't know. I tried to use it and I failed with it, so I'm not sure. Hello from Germany. Hey, Brandon. Thank you, man. Germany, South Carolina? I know, exactly. Preliminary roadmap? Yes, the preliminary roadmap looks so good. I'm really looking forward to vaulting, in particular. Honestly. Yeah, we're actually doing Punisher 6. Yeah. Do you have a guide for Shooter 1 in Heaven? I don't. I haven't done it. I'm not going to do it this wipe. I don't really like sniping. And until I'd done it on all the maps and felt like I had actually reasonable spots for it, I just don't snipe enough to feel like I could probably get through the quest myself if I spent enough time on it. But I just don't feel empowered to tell people how to do it, right? It's not my forte, honestly. I would need to spend a lot more time doing it, and I just don't have the time right now to be playing as much in-game to be able to get the knowledge and the information to then be able to confidently tell everybody how to play that quest. That's just the truth. Just the truth, just the way I feel about it. And I'm specifically, one of the reasons why I'm not doing Kappa this wipe is because of Shooter Born in Heaven. It takes me too long to complete. Do you have 11 SR? I actually don't. I've never been able to get out of there, though. I think the armor plate system will have new hitboxes. The first iteration will be the same. I think it's going to have new. It's going to have new ones. It's going to have new ones. So I'm just going to press the button. Yeah, you can't buy voodoo razors from the traders. Yeah, I think it's fine. Maybe they need to do more of that stuff. Like those things are really powerful. Those scopes are extremely powerful. So I kind of don't mind that they're really pricey. And yeah, there's the barter, but I just feel like every single person at the top level was buying those things, so there should be more. There should be more. And if people want to pay for it, then great. That's fine. You can still access them. They're 100 and something K. So it just depends, really. What is Streets the best map for? Bet for looting, avoiding players, or PvP? I'd say it's quite a tricky map in some ways. It's good for loot as a scav, for sure. PvP, like player, if you're an actual PMC, it's a bit of a mixed bag, really. It's a bit random. I feel like it depends on the raid. Streets is weird because you can see nobody, but you can end up in some crazy situations as well. It depends if you go to the hotspots. If you go to the center by Lexos, you'll probably meet people. If you wander around Pinewood, then you don't always. Oh. King Vart, I got an old thing set up for that sense thing. Any advice for killing PMCs on Lighthouse with an SVD? Maybe shoot into shadows from the hill opposite. I don't know. It's quite tough. It's quite tough. Have I not got a DPI thing? My DPI is 800. And I have my sensitivity at half in-game. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let me just check. Look at my... Yeah, I have 800. Yeah, I have it on 800. Hello, Danny. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The weekend was fun. It was full of family stuff. That's the usual way for me. Oh gosh, we're in. Huh. Street Sleep's crazy. Yeah, it's overtuned a bit because it's new, I suppose. It looks weird over there, doesn't it? Oh. One Street's fine as a scab, but PMC it's so bad. I wonder whether that's because it's earlier. I don't know. Seems weird. Have a tip for beginners, mid-wipe, late-wipe, how to play What's the Way? Somebody asked me about this last time, and I think it might be a good idea to make a guide for that. What level are you? So what do you say as beginners? You're saying like you're starting from scratch? Is it literally 0, like level 1? And you're starting mid-wipe? Loot on streets? Yeah, it is good. Streets loot is pretty powerful. Light has shallows. I mean, you'll definitely meet people at shallows. We've been meeting a lot of people at shallows recently. We've been trying to find those COFDMs, so we've been going in there a lot. Right, let's go back to where we did last time, I suppose. It is nice to be able to see to the back. It really is. Truly is something, isn't it? Now I wonder where the best place to go is from here. It's a bit of a tricky question, this. Gosh, it is hard to see. Just like, you just need to, I feel like you just need to lean in quite close. Actually see what's going on. Okay, so that's... Back in that other section. No, just scopes are weird. I don't know. Are they weird? They look okay to me. MVGs. Did it work? Beginner lesson level 15. Yeah, so you don't have the flea, and then you need to try and play. I'd have to use some of those kits too. Try and figure it out, you know? Not harder than I thought. You just lose fights you'd normally win because of the bullet difference. You have to go for legs, meta, and that kind of thing. If you're trying to, like, out-knowledge people. Hey, Xerxes. The man, the myth, the legend. I was just pushing your gunsmith, Tarkov gunsmith website, by the way. I don't know if you were here before, dude, but Xerxes is the guy who actually made the website. I literally just posted about 3 minutes ago in chat. So if you want to ask him anything about it, here he is. The FDM requirements are wild. Yeah, I did 2 of them. We've got 2 of them, but we need the other 2. Did I reload? Oh no, I didn't reload. Oh god! How did that? I clearly wasn't paying enough attention. Clearly not paying enough attention. Good god. Up the ramp? Don't know, we've kind of signposted where we are. Pretty staggeringly. Ah, this is a terrible spot to pre-paint, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh god. Oh, and my kit's quite low actually. My MS. Come on, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Where was that scav? Well, he was outside, so we'll use him as a little radar for now. Somebody will. There or not? Sounds like a scav. Oh yeah, it's definitely a scav. Favorite spot for kills? 6 PM C's down there. My buddy died and I got pushed by another 3-man team. Is that like by the... You mean by the hole where I was a minute ago? I mean, the hole is good. The hole is good. Give me another scav. FDM on reserve. Can't find the vertex. Lighthouse is the way, really. Good. How's the beefing been? Gaffer, it's been good, dude. Been good. Slowly doing the thing. Slowly doing the thing. Get rid of these, get rid of that. On any of those. Any of that crap. Get rid of that. Scrolled up and saw. Hey. Hey, my man. Accurate ballistics. Distances, ranges. Everything you could want. Do you use safe room? No. I've tried using safe room in the past. I end up just getting stuck and like not being able to go in there. Don't know why. Because you have to go upstairs to do the thing with the key card, and it just never ends up working for me. I don't know. Borderline cursed about it. Hollow Sun, hello. On there. That way around. All right. It's very quiet in here. How's the SVD? It's honestly okay. It's a little cumbersome, but it's a lot better than it used to be with the 15% change in recall that they had added to it. Or taken away, I should say. It's a lot better than it was, I think. I don't know. I feel like... How much difference did we say it was going to be? It was something like 12 to 13 points better than it used to be. Which I genuinely feel is a big deal. I don't know. That is not what I meant to do.
Gold, please. Getting close to Lightkeeper myself. Just started this wipe like 2 weeks ago but just got to max traders. Way harder than it used to be to get Kappa and I have a lot of adjusting but have been having fun.
That's certainly true. That's certainly true. Hey, thank you, Zeph. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, I mean, I'm still on the first one with the CFDMs. Got kind of bored of it ultimately, and we're going to go back and do it a bit more. But I didn't want to use. I mean, we could use the SVD for it, but it's just very hard to fight in somewhere like chalets. Otherwise. I think there's probably a scav through there, but we'll go back this way. Go back this way. Not likely to start seeing tons of CFDMs. So many people say this. So many people say this. Howdy, first time joining your streams. Thanks, Rort. Does that feel good not to have military loot? There is some, but just not that many. .5 is good. Yeah, it's true. So labor quest can be really brutal. For sure. I wonder if there's anything in Raz. I wonder if that's been looted or not. Might not have been. Yeah, it looks like no one's even bothering going in here. We're going to get more confident and we're going to push some of the hotspots as time goes on. The only shooting we heard was up the other side. So far, anyway. There is sometimes people fighting around Ollie, but... I feel like the SVD is not actually terrible for interchange, just simply because it's quite long range a lot of the time on this map. Okay, let's see anybody obvious. And all the spots in the videos. Sometimes you just get unlucky. You know, I went to all the spots in what everyone else was saying for the GPSA and the MCC too, and it took me an eternity. Yeah, no one's been in these either. Makes me wonder if anyone's even been up in Techlight. Guess no one really needs them. No one needs the loot at this point in the wipe. Tetris. Where's our extract? Emacom again? Yes, you do actually have to kind of go through and back the other way. Maybe go up this way. Take a relay. If there's our arm stamina glitch when prone. I see there's a fatigue thing going on at the moment. I've never seen it myself, but other people say, oh, and there's a whole breath bug, yeah. When your Ergo SVD build versus minimum recall. I feel that like this balance is actually okay now. 25-81. It feels not too bad, honestly. It feels good. It feels good. More wipes you play, the faster you go. It's true. Craft finally raid to lowers. Yeah, from the car kit. Yes, you can. Got Kappa and powering through Lightkeeper quests. Yeah, I just need to find the radios. Once you found the radios, then it's kill quests, which is at least interesting. I don't mind them so much. And now that they've expanded the area for assessment, it's not as toxic as it once was. You know, at one point it was just the worst. It's not as bad now. These lines are really hard to play as solo, just because you can't look behind you at the same time. You can get caught out by people. Someone could just pop out from behind. I've had that before. I've been aiming at somebody and then Someone just pops out from behind that all the way down the other end and starts shooting at you, and then you just get clipped to the back of the head. Also not very much of an upstairs gamer, me. Go through a couple of these shops and go out the back. Died to kill a 4 out of 6 raids, not even looking for the guy. Yeah, the one nice thing about having the SVD is at least you know you have the ability to kill killer. Because a lot of guns, if you take in an MP7 or something, it's just really hard to kill him. It just makes it really tough. It's possible, sure. It's always possible, but it just makes it really difficult. Because you need something that's going to beam through his helmet, or at least do a lot of damage to his thorax. Because he has a lot of health. That makes it pretty hard. Pretty hard. Just leg meted together with a PPSH, my first boss kill. Excellent. Yeah, you can do that. I killed him with the P90 leg meta. Leg meta's quite a good way to go, because then you get his face shield and his armor for, well, for free with like max HP, which is good. Long line, yeah, we're doing long line and we're doing Punisher as well. We actually have 3 more kills to do on Punisher, and the whole of long line to do. But two less because we got 1 kill, one duo. We got a kill on a duo earlier on. Yeah, this is how I became more comfortable with interchange, doing these little runs into these tech shops trying to find the things. It was what Church recommended me to do because he's a big interchange guy. I just am not an interchange dude, really, so... I feel a lot less confident on this map, and especially inside the mall, than on other maps. So I forced myself out of my comfort zone doing some loot runs and trying to avoid PvP. And by doing that, you kind of learn the map. And learn where to go, where not to go, and where to run, and how to hide from people. And then you can figure out, once you know that, how to use those spots to then go other places and kill somebody when you're actually in a good position. Oh, look at this. How am I going to hide this? Oh, did you hear that step? Yeah, that step. Only 81 vert. My min recoil is 69. Yeah, this is optimized. I wouldn't say it's not min recoil. It's optimized though. Yeah, I don't think 69 is worth it for 0 ergo. The point is that the build used to be, I don't know. You know, what was it before? Oh god. How is he not dead? I shot that man a lot. Okay. Alright. We're okay. We're alright. We were trying to find a nice place to put this, weren't we? Okay, what we're going to do, we'll do CMS first. Potential goals every wipe. First on Epsilon, second Max Traders, third getting capable of Kappa. Yeah, it's a good idea. Do you think CVC Barter for long line's worth it? Look into other class 5. It probably isn't worth it. I don't know. It's up to you. It's really good, but... It's one of the best in durability terms, but thorax only. Like, I feel like this armor is really good. The Reduced. Gosh. I did have an MS7 too. Yeah, it's hard. Look, I'm Punisher because I can't find health masks. Yeah, you have to save them. It's real painful. Real painful. Ah, the armorless man. Scary. Stick it on, stick it on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we got this on now. Quite hard to see, I suppose. Someone might find it though. Dem scavs. All that's going to be in here now, though, just scabby boys. doing their things. We're gonna get domed. I always feel like yes, especially out here. Just like, is it worth it for like a random bomber thing? Probably not. Honestly, probably not. Through we come. Ah. Bring an MP70 change, always bring a 30 round APSX. Where'd you put that though? Like it's hard to take that with you every raid, you know, and feel good about it. Because most of the time you're not going to see him, and most of the time you won't need it, and then if you die you lose it, which sucks. And crafting that stuff is not easy. Someone was asking me about GPUs before, and I think I got distracted. Maybe there was a big fight or something. It was Emicom, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Emicom. I have a 3070 for those who were wondering. It is dark. I feel like this back bit got even darker after they changed this stuff. First time seeing the stream? I want to thank you for the concise gunsmith guides. Hey, no problem. We all use the vids. Excellent. Yeah, I wanted to do them in my style. It took me a bit of time to get to the last two parts, though. It took me ages. I felt quite bad about it. I just got really stuck with stuff. What's that up there? Rounds of PS. All right. Is that downstairs? Must be scav downstairs, no? Must be. Surely. Nothing in there. If it is downstairs, we've got to be a bit careful here. Oh my god. Let me jump, let me jump. Oh, let me jump! Could be a scav in this tent or something? I don't think they spawned over here. Over there. 9. It's in the mag. Quake Maker, no. Whatever. Last but not least, before I hop in again, what's the best or smartest thing I should try to achieve? Except for learning the maps? Try not to die. Like, trying to figure the safe way around the map so you don't die. That's honestly the best thing that new players can do. For sure. Just try not to die. Easier said than done. But yeah, I mean, map knowledge is the biggest part of it. Ah! That's where he was. Goodness me. Scared the bejesus out of me. Oh yeah, some ways to make money, yeah. That is important as well. Because that allows you to sustain and keep going. Go straight to the scav. So it's a quick and easy way of doing it. Quick and dirty way. What's we got going on here? The big old drum. Big old drum. You know what? We'll take this because you can sell the. Can sell the rig. We may as well just take it because it doesn't really cost us anything. You know. How's life without a flashlight? Yeah, it's okay. I'm not a big flashlight user, actually. So it doesn't affect me that much. And it's quite nice to play without every man and his dog using one. I quite like it. Infinite money glitch. On the streets. It does feel like it, doesn't it? It does feel like it sometimes. First time on stream, I have South Africa. Hello! Hello, Malum. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We're trundling around Interchange, doing some stuff. We've not, I don't know. We've so far been doing more looting than anything else, but I've not been going to crazy areas. So far, I've been taking it relatively safely and trying not to die and do it in a slow and nice way. But it's been okay so far. It's been okay so far. We got a 2-man at one point, which is good. And now we're just, yeah, on our way out to go into the next one. Let's do this before we leave. It doesn't spawn downstairs. Play Scavs PMC. I think it might have been audio from upstairs, though. Well, Gigabeef recommends the TBS. That's more about getting a detailed matchup between a given armor and a bullet. Which one's TBS? What do you mean by TBS? What's TBS? Charts with a survey focus ammo versus armor, vice versa. Tarkov can be a horror game, yes. But I run some labs. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Labs is fun. I've actually enjoyed labs this way. The labs that I did, it's actually been pretty good. Is the flashlight bug fixed? Not yet. That's going to come in the first technical patch that comes as part of this roadmap that VSG released. So they say. Terminal Ballistic Simulator. Yeah, I like looking at the specific things rather than getting a grid of possible combinations or whatever. Or like I look through like a few different specific things because it depends on. Oh gosh, okay, we can't go up there. I always hate that. Yeah. What do you used to call the armor damage calculator? Yeah. What I still call the armor damage calculator for sure. I'll look off from labs. This wipe was desync. There is quite a bit of desync on labs. But that's because of the high octane nature of the gameplay and the fact that you're fighting around corners a lot of the time, I feel. I feel that that's the reason why. It doesn't necessarily feel great all the time. SVD for the win. Hey. Can you quickly check your frames? I tend to get like 90 or so. I get over 100 on most of the maps, the basic ones. Interchange was actually a bit low the other day. The thing is, I'm streaming as well, so you have to bear that in mind. Running lots of stuff on my PC, so my frames will be lower than what you actually see when you're just doing it by yourself. We're running all sorts of shenaniganery. Okay, get rid of this. Stick this back on. It was actually not a terrible haul. Again, we need another car kit. Nice when you survive, because then you can just cycle these car kits through, which is always fun. Oh yes, CMS. We do genuinely need another CMS, like for real. Okay, we didn't use Propy, we didn't use our nade. What are we doing on this? 14 PS and more BT. Okay, well, we'll stack it that way then, I guess, for now. Not that guy. Got shot once, but you can't really fix this, actually. This is not going to repair well at all. It'll actually go lower than where it is now. And hardly help the minimum, so we're just going to leave it. Oh yeah, we don't really need to eat. Maybe we eat a tiny bit. 3. And we can use 15 of that. Oh, a bit more. Much more. Okay. So we need to get into some more situations where we're actually finding people. Need to convert it down to farm some raiders. They thought they'd fix something as game breaks to the flashlight bug. Yes. Just letting chat know in case they only looked at the TBS. Ah, I see what you mean. RSS with no mag and single load it. Oh my god. Amazing in the pockets. Auto weapons builder. Oh yes, for minimum recoils. Yeah. Does it do? It doesn't do any optimization stuff yet, right? The stuff that we talked about. It just tells you like min recoil and a few other types of builds. Like it wouldn't make a giga build automatically, is what I mean. Otherwise, it's very good. Oh. Too many numbers. Too many numbers. Nobody likes these Holosuns. I don't think they're that great, but having the laser inbuilt is quite fun. It actually works on some with some weapons. If these mags are expensive, these probably should be. Oh, you can't sell them. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll use it with something at some point. There's the RD is the one that I normally use that guy with. Okie dokie, and then we've got some wires too. Flush those out. Yeah, that'll do. And then we'll sell this to Therapist. Bam. And another power core to the market. And then we'll go back in. Go back in. Maybe we'll try and be a little bit more aggressive this time. I've got to like ease my way into it for interchange. These are all the spare grizzlies that I bought when the rewards came out from that Therapist bandage quest, and everybody sold the grizzlies on the flea, and they were really, 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 really cheap. Same thing with ETGs and that lot. Played Dabs yesterday, died to a dolphin diving spamming cheater after eating 760 VP with no armor. Nah, that sucks. It happens. It happens. You just have to chalk it up to an annoyance and get on with it. It's just pain. It's pain. I agree. It's pain. Buy more of these. These hats you can only buy 4 per cycle, so you can spam through them faster than you're actually able to craft. So I tend to try and buy extra hats when I can. Cool. Let's get rid of that. Great. All right. In we go. Raining. It's not going to help our weight, is it, this? But whatever, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah. Saw some YouTube videos of you, and they helped me pretty good. Sense of understanding. Keep the content. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. And Change seen tons of people near the sniping spot above main entrance on 2nd. Lots of 2 and 4 mans. I need to get better at 2-story, honestly. The second floor of Interchange. I really do. An update in a week or so. Nice. Test Twitch, test YouTube. TBS, Terminal Ballistic Simulator. Indeed. Killed the 3-man and then died to a KS to the arm. Oh god, that's so bad. Even with the thing about the KS is the damage is so high. Even with the 0.7, it can still kill you. Is your gun unloaded? Oh, it is. I'll just reload it when we get in. I'm pretty sure I have it in the... I just have it in my rig. I'm almost certain. Will you do a video about armor progression? I've done a video about... I'm not even sure if I did tier 6s. Did I do class 6? I think I did. I've got 3 sets of videos about armor this wipe. One about 2, 3, and 4. One about class 5. And one about class 6. What a whole med case of ETGs. We'll be fine. Don't worry, Maram. We'll be fine. One sec. I'm just going to press the button. Then we'll get into it. He was in Dark Office 2. I was peeking for the closest door near green and he one-hit me. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Chaos on labs is particularly awful, right? Profession system. It'd be nice, yeah. It'd be good if you could have... You can't have this, but you can have this. I guess there'd be a meta with that too, but if they could balance it so that people could pick different preferences, it would be good. It would be good. Yeah, maybe we have to do second floor. I don't like the second floor of Interchange. I just don't. I just don't like it. Meta with everything in any game. This is true. I feel like this wipe is not too bad. Maybe because everybody quit the game. I say I'm exaggerating, but lots of people are not playing. But I don't feel like this wipe's been too bad in terms of balance and stuff. Because you have to craft all the good things. So people are crafting BP, but there's M9 M5 around. There's people playing with the VSS now. There's lots of people playing SR2M. I don't know. There feels an MP7. Despite the fact that some things look glaringly unbalanced, there seems to be enough things that are good that people want to try that drives like diversity in the game. And then M61 being hard to craft, you don't see people running the 762 MDR constantly or anything like that. See it RSAS and SR sometimes. It doesn't feel too bad. I feel like the meta for guns this wipe is actually pretty good. Will more vids come out where you explain everything? The map one, like the map guides one, customs one. Yeah, so I've put a poll up today. So go and vote in that poll if you want. So the Mondays are going to be this new low-key, chilled out types of videos. So go and I've said we'll look at a raid either on Lighthouse in chalets. I've got one in mind. A labs raid and a factory raid. I haven't actually chosen which ones we're going to do as of yet, but we'll see what people say in that poll. So go and vote in that, see which map you want me to cover, and I'll pick an interesting raid and we'll go through it like on the video. I think it's cool. It's a good way of me getting another video out without having to spend hours editing it, because my normal videos take me ages, and it's slightly different to my old content. I think the Black App's way too unavailable. Yeah, 300 AP is way too unavailable. I agree with you. And also, it doesn't get... That gun is the perfect storm of not getting to a meta recoil amount with a high fire rate, which combined with the old recoil system to make it not very good, combined with the scarcity of the best ammo. If the MCX got a bit lower recoil, it could in theory be one of the better guns in the game. But right now, there's just too many problems. No mag? Yeah, it's in my rig. I'll reload it when we get in. I just forgot to put it back in my gun. Seen so much MP7? Yeah, it's because the ammo's so available, that's why. It's because the ammo's so available. M6 feels so bad right now. I tried using it a bit before. Oh god, I don't know if anyone was on the last stream that we were playing with the MCX, and I lost just 2 horrible fights with it, and it just felt awful. But the issue was I had my sensitivity set to 0.65 because I was using the LSH Z2 DTM, and I forgot to change it back. Really, really dumb mistake. And I just didn't notice until I was editing some footage. And I was actually recording a little piece for changing your settings. And I looked at it and I thought, oh no. I was like, there's no shot that I've forgotten to... I forgot to change my sensitivity. And it had literally been like that since, I think, the Thursday. And I noticed when I was fiddling around with it on the Sunday. Honestly, the worst. But that kind of helps. That goes partly to explain it. Labs options winning. Okay, well, I have a ton of labs footage. It was all the AK-101 labs stuff that I did, and we actually won quite a few. This feels bad. I can't get over this fence. And I'm sort of stranded in the middle of nowhere. And I didn't pre-paint either. And seeing into there is kind of hard. I was going to pre-paint here. Right. Well, that was... okay. I'm kind of surprised I killed him, actually. Alright, let's just reload this guy. Maze is not more limited. I have to work out, but thanks for all the work. No problem, Devin. You voted already? Good stuff. Labs are better. Factory covers you to play in the most cowardly way. I don't know. Got over gear fear. Now I have equipment loading screen fear. Haha. How did you kill him? Pew pew. Pew pew, that's how. What did he have? He just had... Oh, he's just a pistol runner. Not really wearing anything, so... BT gonna shred, you know? Well, that's outside, but we don't... I can't kill them because... Well, I guess I could do it for... Yeah, I could do it for Punisher, I just can't do it for Longline. The laser, the laser! Put it this way. Having the short AKs with the monstrum. You can make it work? Yeah. BP. You can make it work. PP and BP are basically the same round. I never use BP just because I don't see the point. I think we're going to go and try and take the sniping spot. We'll go up to Tech Light and see if... I'm honestly not super confident fighting around Tech Light, but we can try. No one comes here now because the loot just sucks, apparently. Okay, one on Suka. Oh gosh. Just to make sure. It's got to be like outside or something. Either which way. It's kind of good that there's a scav there. Sort of. Kind of roundabout sort of way. Okay, we'll have a look at it in a sec. Sell dog tags or barter? The barters are actually better. I'm saving them for now, but the barter... Oh, I already did reload. The barters are better. You can do things like the RSAS and stuff, which is good. I need to review the barters, actually. I need to review them. Whoops. These guys are probably gone now because we had that little scav interlude. See if we can see anyone. So it's quite nice having a gun like the SVD because you can just like reach out and pop people. Gotta be careful for ourselves though. Gotta be careful for ourselves. Nice big long sight lines and a very obvious spot to sit. Keep having a little scan, little scan, little scan. Didn't see anyone. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anybody. No one up in the tower or anything like that, I don't think. Okay. Okay. 560 A over PP. And we'll kill through class 4 helmet. PP won't. True. True. It is true. We're getting the knowledge, guys. We're understanding exactly everything about the mechanics. And then they're going to change the hitboxes or something, and then everything's going to be different. We'll be like, no, everything's different now. Yeah, I'm not a big one for upstairs here. This part, I kind of don't mind. But knowing exactly where all the hexagonal shenanigans are, that's the part that I actually find is problematic for me. Well, let's try and loot the tech light. Loot the tech light. Something out of the ordinary for us, but that's fine. I'm gonna try and push the envelope, you know. Is usually where I get shot because I just don't really understand the location as well as some other places. CPU fans. The CPU fans is just not worth anything now. Basically just for Bitcoin farm and stuff, and then after that it just falls off like really hard. You can still use them to barter for gas analyzers, and then the gas analyzers to get RFBs, which is kind of funny. They have a use. And then you can get the RFB really cheap. It's like, because of the way the barter system works now, it's actually cheaper than the hunter a lot of the time, which is kind of odd. But just the way it is. Climb banisters there. Oh. Okay, so we've got Emacom ourselves. Rad Athletics like 2 to 3 times. I know. I wouldn't say I'm a big interchange buff by any means. But just from what I've heard, a lot of people saying that the loot just is non-existent now in there now. Now, what were those shots? Walking through Raz a mistake. Could be. Get up on this cheeky spot for a sec. Okay, cool. That's good. Okay, well that's Scav. He wanted me. He wanted me. My flashlight's bugged. The why? Why, I don't know. The are they is yes. Why, I have no idea. BSG have... Gosh, can you not... Sounds like an MCX. Oh my god. I think that is an MCX. I thought he was going to carry on coming around, but then he swung and left. That was a good play by him. I was a bit close for the SVD. I probably should have just used the laser, if I'm honest. My ding ding dong. Okay, so we killed the second guy. Oh yeah, this was the guy right at the start, and then we killed this guy down the corridor. He was just in... I can't... What's that building called? The one up the ramp and to the right? I forget what his name is. Is UN, aka UN with PP, still viable? Sometimes you're just going to die. But it'll still deal with class 4, but a lot of people aren't. You're going to just struggle with class 5, basically. I would say you want to use BT if you can. At least use BT on top. Use BT on top. Advanced tips of Shoreline. What are you trying to do? I am doing Punisher as well as Longline. Yeah, I'm doing both. Generic is the one tank? Oh yes, it's generic then. Receive. Hello. The other 762. The M6's got like quite a unique sort of sound to it. Might add M6-2 in there. You basically need to hit a headshot with that. That's kind of the issue that I have with the M62s, is that you may as well use something else that has got better recoil. At least you could argue, there's an argument to be made, whether it's a good argument or not, I guess it remains to be seen, but there's an argument to be made that with the MCX that you can justify using it with 300 blackout AP if you hit the targets in the thorax kind of area, because it will ruin people and it's got very fast fire rate. But how's the raids going? Not too bad. Not too bad. We're trying to get some kills. It's working out. We lose in CQB most of the time, I think. I mean, to be fair, we got a 2-man in close quarters before, but you just feel at a weird disadvantage when you're using the SVD. So, but it's going okay otherwise. It's all right. I do actually like the new recoil on it after the 15% change, which was a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I think it's made the gun a lot better. It's made it a lot more usable, at least. To me, anyway. That was the first SVD, so, you know, we've got one more here. And now I guess we'll move over to these. We'll move over to these class 6 bad boys. I feel like item serve is very slow these days. Pretty obsessed with the SAG? You're a better man than me, because I'm just not sure that if that gun is really sensible. It's low recoil, but it depends on your playstyle, honestly. That gun depends on your playstyle heavily. Sucks to have to switch a complicated setting with internet provider to keep playing. Why? What do you have to do? Why is it complex? I wonder if we're going to be able to get to sensible recoil level with this. Not recoil, weight level with this loadout. Let's see. Let's see. What time is it? 3. 3:10. It's all right. It's all right. Pop, pop. Get rid of this. We'll just sell it under, just try and flip that, and then relays. Relays do sell for a pretty good price normally. They're usually worth picking up. Right, then we get ropey. How much are these now? 29k. Wow, they're expensive. I've still got some more here, the ones that I crafted, and we're going to be close to another one, a craft of our own, so it's going okay, actually. Going okay. 206. Do people even want 206 key? Oh, I guess it's not even on the market. We just give it away to... Oh, no, it is on the market. Okay. If it was going to be really... If it was just not going to be on the market at all, I was thinking, like, we'll maybe just put one up just in case somebody needs it. We'll just put it up for a really cheap price. Just give someone the opportunity to actually do their quest if they're new or whatever, and there just aren't any on the market because no one can be bothered to put them up anymore. But it wasn't the case. It's fine. Don't need to do the good deed. So yeah, this is exactly the same build as we used previously. So I actually saved this one. I saved this build. One nade. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I actually used my nade before when I pushed the first dude because I wasn't sure if he was just on his own. I'm going to keep these eagles because they're a bit cheap right now. I want to sell them when they're about 50k. Sell this while we're away. Right, let's go. We're actually underweight. Miracle. It's a miracle. Early? Early? Yeah, we'll go early. Go early. Actually, let's put on some glasses. Let's put on some glasses. Don't want to make an argument. I just want to shoot. What should you do with starter gear? Sell it or use it? It depends. I would sell... Well, I would sell all the pistols, personally. Because you should be able to get enough scav guns that you don't need to use pistols. But if you like using pistols, then obviously keep them. I just think that they're very bad. Does DC mid-fight and stronghold? Ugh. Not face-to-face 1v1 in hallways with that gun? Most of the time, no. We try not to be, at least. Trying not to be, if we can help it. It's weird, isn't it? Now our food and water's gone down a little bit. We were definitely at 100 before. There's some weird desynchronization with the food and water here. Not entirely sure what it is, but something odd. Actually, just before we go, what else? How many have we got to do on this? Oh, we literally just need one more kill with the SVD. And we can finish bonus to 6. Hey. Is sugar its peak price? Probably. 50k is where it goes for. You could probably sell it for 60. Someone will do it. Have you max strength endurance? No, I almost never do because I just don't play enough. I don't actually play enough because I don't stream enough. I spend too much time making YouTube videos. Yes, like it's how they handle connections. So it doesn't work with Tarkov. Weird. You're doing this, you should use the MCX 300 blackout. I used it last stream. It wasn't the gun's fault though. I just sucked with it. The problem with it is that you can't get down that low on the recoil. You can't get it to AK-101 with M995, M855A1 territory, which is a shame, I think. It's a shame. Green stims sell on fence regularly. Fence fishing? Means you have to sit there on fence refreshing now, and I can't be bothered. Yeah, the 74 UN is very good right now. Love the blackout style points. It is good. How much trade rep do you need to put up 3 items? I think it's... Gosh, I can't remember now. So, is it 7 rep? They changed it now. They changed it. And they made it lower halfway through the wipe. Endurance done today. Whole different game. I've never had max strength and endurance. Never had either. How many raids did it take you to get that? I'm interested. Interested to know. Lowered it, but it's still hard. 7 reps not that bad. It's pain, but... Ugh. Guess we'll press the button again. I fish while waiting for you to load in. Haha. It's for me, I just hate having that dead time because I could be doing other stuff, you know, doing work stuff, whatever. 1,000 raids. Okay. I have about, I can't remember actually, I think I have 500-ish? I'm not sure. Strength is 43, got 51 today. Nice. Don't think I ever got 7 rep. You just have to sell a bunch of stuff. Funny that alien tech is down to 5k after 100k. Yep, it is. I'm actually going to make a video about how sad I am. I'm going to moan. Yeah, maxing it in about 700 raids. That means that you drop your bag at the end of each raid, run around in a circle, and then pick it back up again and do a final sprint, all that stuff. They should change the system, really. They should just make it so you can't do it like that. It's just silly. Make it so that, well, I don't know. Should it be quicker? I'm not sure. It's such a big advantage, though. They slowly, progressively nerfed the strength element to it. It's still pretty cracked, though. Diminishing returns should go away. I guess there's no difference between diminishing returns disappearing and... Do you know what I think they should do? You know how I think they should do it? I think that they should... If they wanted to make a balancing change, they should make it so you get less points, but diminishing returns takes longer to go away. Because right now, the The system encourages you just to spam raids over and over, which is the problem. So you kind of want to stop people from just spamming raids with it. I'm going to pull this because I want people to stay inside. I don't want people coming over here. Ah. Oh, come on, let me press the button. That's not fair. Push the button. Button pushes. That new mechanic where you limp at full speed when one leg is taken out? What do you mean? Limp at full speed? I can't believe we're underweight with the SVD. It seems like it's a dream come true. Yeah, I'm sad about the alien tech thing. I really am. I don't know why they did what they did with it. It's so brain dead to change it like that. A lot of things I don't mind the way that they do them, but that one annoyed me because now it's genuinely useless. They've added this random attachment to the game. It could have been cool, and they ruined it because I don't know, because I made a video about how good the jailbreak M4 is, which is like never used. Like, it came 24 hours after my video. Like, yeah, maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was something else. But either way, it just, like, the balancing change makes literally no sense. In my opinion. I think it's very silly. Anyone in here? We can go back and loot it in a sec. I'm half tempted to go at the back. Whoa. What was that, like, weird flashlight? You have over there or something? Oh, there he is. Flank. Somebody else killed them. Outratted. Rip the Timmy. They got pincered by me and the other guy. Pretty hard. Wonder if I can see him from here. In fact, no. Don't really have the gun to engage in CQB. The guy's got something full auto. Oops, didn't mean to reload. Oh no. Was that the dude? Or was that someone else? He player? We don't know. Not sure. He tried to leave. There's another flash though. Don't know, did he try to go? Hard to tell. Did he see me? I'm not sure if I'm hyper obvious up here. I should probably move just for... Oh no. No, let me turn. I don't think he saw me necessarily. Whoa, what the hell? Who's he shooting? You can leave out the front. I know. He's shooting at somebody over there. GG's trying to get the guy in the PC room. Ah. Sorry, man. What's he got? Is it like an SR2M? Oh no, is it an MP7? Am I just getting one shot here? Or is he trying to loot now? He could just be looting. Did a crazy two-shot on me? He's gonna loot homies. He just like went here. Did he not? We should see him run. I don't think he disappeared across. He's like right. I think he's like right there or something. I don't know. He didn't run across, right? It is too visible, really, but I just feel like what else can we do? You know? Unless the only other thing is to go back around the other side. To go all the way back around the other side and try to shoot him from along the rest of the hall, you know? Because I can't... Against an MP7, it's pretty tough. Almost too obvious. Makes it sneaky. Kinda. Kinda. I don't know whether he's looting or whether he's just at the front. I'm not sure. Hard to tell. Never expect the double flank. Exactly. Is that our guy? Let me go this way then. I'm like really open here as well. Let's come inside this bit. Extremely tricky fight, this. Like, he might be gone. I'm not sure if I saw or heard. I think I heard something, but I don't know whether it was him. It's so hard to know now. Wouldn't it be smart for him to wait for him to loot? Yeah, well, I mean, he should have done that already, I think. I think he's probably already done that. So this is the thing. I want to keep this nice distance. He won't be able to bring everything on his own either which way because it's just one guy. I can't like jump down there or anything. I just have to go across the front. Okay, well let's pre-paint and then run closer. Still in the computer room. If I wander up this way, though... Thing is, you could have opened it, reclosed it, I suppose. Sounded like somebody was out in the central area. But maybe that wasn't him. It's like hard for me to come over here, though. I guess I could. One of those is open, though. Yes! Ah! Even if we die now, I feel victorious. I don't even care. This one's a scav. Right. Still looting me? What a freaking crazy fight, dudes. I'm just gonna go back this way for a sec. Whoa. Did you see how high we flew? Yeah, that was nuts. That was a nutty fight. That's actually one of the nicest fights I've had on Exchange. I feel like that actually played to my strengths for once. Not anybody else like around over here? Okay. Right, let's try and loot and leave. What we got going here? 24 minutes, Emacom. Here we go. He probably took all the good stuff, so we can... try and loot him first, I suppose. Take that, swap the condors, swap this. Yeah, we'll do the classic fold down for this. We're probably not going to take that. We'll take the MP5SD for now, just to see what we need to do. Get all this stuff in. A black rock with a load of mags. Karand we probably won't take. I'm going to take this and discard the 2 cats. That's in here. One of those, an AFAC. We're not going to take the Karund. A Gelm, they actually sell for quite a decent amount. Oh, sprats. What else? This is all like... all MP730 rounders. Yeah, I mean, they're not that expensive. You can buy all that stuff, so... don't feel like that's necessarily too crazy. We're going to take the P-Mag. We'll get rid of one of those. We'll take the Swordins. I guess... what else do we have over here? Who's who then? Who's the one? Appropriate. We'll take that. These condors are better actually. They're full. Okay. This guy's probably already completely done. And then... yeah, quite nice to aggregate the loot. And this guy, what's he got? Oh, he's freaking juiced. Let's open up this bag. No! What? That scared the absolute crap out of me. Where's my bleed? Left arm. God. What the? Freaking scabs, dudes. Let's get this loot and leave. Get this loot and go. Do it like that. Get rid of this. And this one, we can't put that in there unless we do... unless we forward the armor or something. I guess we could just like... we can just forward the armor, I suppose. We'll figure out what to do about that in a minute. And then I'd rather take a ULAC. I might actually use that. Oh, wait, let me take it. Oh, there we go. Let me take it now. What else are we thinking? I don't like the gun, but we'll take this. Get rid of the rip. They're kind of expensive-ish. What did I say we need to go Emicom? Yeah, I need to get Emicom. This is a scav? This one's a scav, isn't it? Yeah, this is just a scav, okay. Let's go somewhere a bit safer. Did I take his gun? I did. I'm just going to CMS in here. So we have the ability to shoot back. Okay. Or by scav. I know. We're just about to leave like it was a COD lobby. What are you doing to have fun on the game now? I'm just trying all the different weapons based on how they feel now after the changes to recoil. Is what I'm doing, and I'm getting better at certain elements of the game that I'm not that great at. That's what I normally do. So, trying to do interchange again. I've got a lot better at interchange as time's gone on. But, got to keep going. Basically, I was going towards Lightkeeper, slowly but surely, because I've not done those quests before. So that's kind of fun. And then I am also, yeah, trying to use some of the different weapons and get better at those other areas. So yeah, Lightkeeper, I guess, is the main challenge, I suppose. Not a guy behind the door. Maybe. Maybe. I'm already at like 60 kilos though. I can't really take much else. I've got like a few slots in here, but I don't want to die with this stuff. If possible. Guy in the PC room in the corner. Is the car up? I don't know actually. No one's tried it. Maybe go and have a look? Yeah, maybe we go and check. We should go check. PC corner guy was thick. Oh, should we go and check? Am I going to die to scavs? 17 minutes. Super 35 bag. Oh boy. What is this? Energy is this one? Oh, it is energy, but we've got loads of energy. Let's go, let's go. Why not? Blue. Very gooped up, agreed is a virtue. Yes. It's the Tarkov code. Let's see. Which corner? The one here? Or this guy? This guy or someone else? This guy's not really got anything. Took his loot. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Probably time for the meal, isn't it? Otherwise, it's going to be a painful rest of the raid. Just wanted to get you killed. You know, you got to risk it for the biscuit, right? It's not like we're desperate for money or anything, so you know we can always just build a new kit. It doesn't matter too much if we die. Bad for nudging you to check. All good. Do not worry. May as well take the last few things. Mule is a celebratory stim for a raid well done. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to die to random scav in power now. I thought there was a person there for a second and that freaked the hell out of me. Well, there's a scav there. Bye. Get him. Oh. Bristra. I don't actually... What did he say? Oh, God. Car blessings, absolutely. Right. L1 are good. They're really short though, no? Aren't they really short? Exchange will be an extract camp most heavily. Oh dear. I wonder if that's in the... God, that bullet crack bug makes me so scared. I hate the bullet crack bug. Oh my god. Good job I didn't kill the scavs. I'd say, kind of. There we go. Hey! Look at that. Yeah, they were coming, weren't they? They were coming. Look at that. Juiced. A juicy raid. A juicy raid, guys. Juicy. Look at this. I never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. Triple headshots on interchange. We killed 2 of a 3-man, and our friend Ninjas, I think, killed the final guy. I think, anyway. It was good. It was a good raid. Good raid. We got 762 HP that one time. Okie dokie. Injectors need major side effects. They're going to. They're going to have this whole addiction thing at some point. Just not yet. Just not yet. That guy was coming for the car. They're going to be so mad. Yep. Good raid. Good raid. Well, that finishes Punisher. And gives us some extra progress towards interchange long line as well. Yeah, HP scav ammo, exactly. I honestly like the SVD on interchange because of the ranges involved. You don't have to fight CQB if you don't want to, which is something that's taken me quite a long time to learn about interchange. Like, I used to want to go in there and only play close quarters with it the whole time. I actually picked up... These were not on this raid. These were the ones that I got, I think. I just bought them in by accident, so they're not fine in raid, but it's fine. I think... Oh, no, maybe I picked up one of these ones. I think... Was this on... Yeah, I think this was on the previous raid. I think this guy... It was Ninjas and these lot. Our Lord. Because who did he die to? Ninjas. Yeah, he... That must have been the 3... Who did this guy... Oh, that was to me, yeah. So Dalord died to Ninjas. I think that was the... with an MP7, yeah. So that was when he pincered them, I think. And then I killed this guy, and I killed this guy. Cool. Well, that was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. Do daily quest XP go up a lot at levels 46? They do. Look at my daily quests, literally at 46. Before they were not that much. Now they're... If we were to do this one, which we're not going to, streets 44k for exiting 4 times. This one is kill PMCs with a throwables 5 times. 33,000 rubles. It's nuts. It's nuts. Maybe the third is chasing you out. Somebody may have been chasing me, yeah, I don't know. Especially once I used the car. They could have been running. Got customs finished shootable in heaven last night. Just need streets, goons, and then I'm Kappa. Hey, nice. Nice mixed on. Chicks Murmidan. Nice one, dude. I can never pronounce your name. Save that raid for commentary. Maybe, yeah, maybe. It's probably going to go... I'm going to make a video about the SVD as well, so it might just go in that, but we'll see. So yeah, the Punisher, we're actually done, but we need to hand in these. I've just, like, not handed them in so far. So we'll just hand in the little ones. Like 2, just all the Timmy dog tags. 2, 7. Have we got any lower ones than that? I think 7 is pretty small. 6. Literally, the blood of the innocents. Sacrificed on the altar of Punisher Part 6. We finally finished it. 19k, bunch of money, Epsilon. I thought this one unlocked BP, the barter. Maybe it's something else. Oh no, it's Grenadier. Yeah, catching outposts, we're not going to be doing that. Intimidator, oh well, you just get that naturally, don't you? I really just didn't bother with that because I didn't need to do the quest. This wipe, just didn't need to do it. Because you don't need to do it for Lightkeeper, so I thought, what's the point? There's just no point even trying. Nice, nice, nice. Solid gun for every map, but factory, especially decent hitting the first shot. Yeah, it's true. Yes, they're doing the forensics. It is funny when you get into the situation where you're doing the forensics. So what does this guy actually have now that we can look into it a little bit more? M80. M80. Why do you have all this AP 6.3? I guess, did he take some out of people's mags or something? I guess he must have done, yeah. Key mag, these blood sets, this, Blackrock. I'll sell the Blackrock because I don't really use them. They're quite heavy, honestly. Epsilon defense level 50. Is it level 50 now? Quite low. No one can. I changed it on Twitch to TX Desktop. Can I change it on YouTube? Ah, I don't know. Maybe you change the name of your account. I'm not actually sure. M61, M62 stacks. M61, M62 stacks. Okay, that's pretty nice. What's this got? Action SX? No. No. No Action SX. Not in here. Not in my stash. Not really worth anything either. There we go. The stack is increasing. We're gonna have to start using some of the bigger guys again. So what else happened? We just need to top that up. Oh, the golden star. Yes, the golden star needs to get recycled. So we will grab one of these guys and we'll recycle this to the hideout. I think we've got like loads of these things. Flashbangs and Makarov and go to factory. Afternoon, Mr. Gigabeef. I hope Raid's treating you well. Yes, Alex, doing really well, thank you. Where's your Lightkeeper? Yeah, Lightkeeper's a long way away for me. We still need to find COFDM radios. Yeah, we'll use this one sugar and this one sugar and craft this moonshine. So I'm slowly crafting my way towards the thick case again, which is fun. I enjoy doing it this way. I think it's good. All right, we'll go back to crafting car kits into CMS kits. Good for all the broken ones. Okay, we'll get another fleece out and start this guy. I hate it when it doesn't update and you need to search again. It's a pain. It's a pain. MP7 leg meta? There's better bullets though, right? Because how much does action actually do? And I guess you run out too quick. What is the action? What's action's damage? It's just not that high, right? It can't be. Not a round I've ever taken seriously. 65? It's just too low. Like, you're better off with PPSH. To be honest. Higher fire rate, run mag, much cheaper. Not as good recall, but the MP7's recall is not 0-0. Okay, so are we in a position where we can do this? Maybe. Actually, we need to go. Yeah, 100. I wish that the water filters didn't show up like this. It's a pain. Whatever, we'll just buy one. One of these, Alyonka, and one of these, Mr. Sacriel's tea. British man. Oh, we haven't actually used all our water up yet. We'll do that later then. Ragman. Fish bash gone. Therapist. How'd you make money with PMC? Looting and not dying. Honestly, is the simplest answer. That's not even a facetious answer. That's literally it. You just like, yeah, like this. You go into raid and you loot a bunch of items and then you don't die. That's the way. Not dying is a big part of of the PMC. I mean, scav as well, but it's harder not to die on PMC, obviously, because you've got all scavs shooting at you and stuff. That's like one of the biggest advantages of playing scav is that you don't have other scavs firing at you. At least AI. You know, you don't have the AI aimbot going off all the time. Like we nearly had our round ended earlier by a scav aimbot just before, and I didn't even know he'd spawned there. It kind of screws you up because you just don't even know that the guy exists, and then one on Suka. So which map is best to get idea rigs off scavs? I guess it's going to be any of them. I don't think there's really a specific map that's better or worse than any of the others for doing that. I wouldn't say. You just want somewhere with lots of scavs. Like, yeah, maybe Streets is a good place just because there are lots of scavs there, and people often aren't going to be picking those up. Yeah, we'll actually sell this. What about this AR-15? AR... Oh yeah, nobody wants these now. Those are part of Gunsmith, but everyone's done those already. Action SX lowers recoil. Does it? If it does, then that's new to me. Again, it's not a bullet I've ever really taken seriously. So, where's action? Action. Thought I had that before. No, that's subsonic. Subsonic does that. But yeah, they're all pretty low. HD RSAS, look at this. It's freaking enormous. How big this gun is. Good God. I can't fit it anyway, but it's huge. It's huge. Oh God, it actually is huge. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So I was trying to get some semblance of organization here. I guess those mags are kind of pricey. Those PMag ones, at least they're quite nice. They make me feel sad selling them. So we'll put them in there. MP7 40s are the same. But we'll keep this guy because that is actually quite a useful gun. And then... Oh yeah, I should have crafted the golden stars, but it's fine. Keep this. So look, I'm keeping these moonshines. We're doing quite well. Got a bunch of these. Why are they so high? Oh, just because everybody knows what to do. Best armor to buy? What level are you? Class 5? How do you do the filter thing in the flea? Well, if you're on the flea and you go into here and you do condition 100. That one. If you're doing water filters. Yeah, I was going to blow my flank. Even just shooting is enough, right? Yeah, Karan, Bagari, or Gazelle are all good. Class 5s. They're like solid late game. If you can buy them. If you're at Ragman 3. How many do you need for thick? You need 50. I'm slowly working towards this. This one here. Vodkas are easy to get because they're not very much. They're only 20-something K. I tend to buy these when they're about this price. About 25. Anything below... anywhere below 25 is definitely a buy, in my opinion, for vodkas. I also trade these in to Prapor for these. So they're always disappearing out my stash. Same thing for this. So an MCB, 40k, and a wires, which is going to be about 12, 13. Oh, 10, even better. So that's 50k for that Ash 12. And then the other one, we just spent 50k on each Ash 12 with the vodkas because it's 2 each. And then you sell these for 60 and this for 80. That just makes a bunch of money. So I keep getting rid of my vodkas doing that. But let's move all these over here. So we're going to put that in there, in there, in there. And then the whiskies, I end up crafting them through the hideout. So I was just about to do that with the waters. I was end up crafting those that way. Okay, well, I mean, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. Get rid of these. The 1 out of 1 splint. That's 4 out of 5. That's fine. Top this up. Guess we don't need to use the SVD now, technically speaking. Oh, the fast face shield's been absolutely wrecked. As this airframe. Why won't you buy the helmet? How much are these standard? 40. Oh, it must be a bug. Must be a bug. He should buy those, I think. Press the salt stash button? No. Maybe I'll make it a donation or something. I don't want to do that. Why did they make the item cases 8x8 so nothing fits? I don't know. It's actually really annoying. Some people were saying, like, make the stash 12 wide instead of 10. Because then, obviously, it fits into more multiples of things. Today I learned that settings menu in the flea existed. Flea rep 47 never clicked it? No way. No shot. What's better for P90s, F or L191? I would say F. Just go for the flesh damage one rather than going L191. You may as well just go for it. Just go all in, you know. Otherwise, SB193 is not It's honestly not bad. It's fine. It's fine. How much difference do you think 42 pen versus 44 of LPS and M62 respectively makes? Saving a lot of time crafting. Well, they're different guns for a start, but it's not perfect against class 5 is the issue. That's probably why I won't use them. I'll use M61 and BT. So that's why I use BT in this. You can buy BT off Prapple. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it because you don't have to craft it. Great. Reliable way to get an RSAS. The best way is to go Peacekeeper and get this barter. You have to get Peacekeeper 3 and do this one. 15 bear, or 8 bear tags, 15 and above. 8 USEC tags, 15 and above. That's the best. Gaming the sis as usual. Did you hold on to Bitcoins? I'm just selling them because they're too high right now, I think. First time in my 2,000 hour history I run on a VSS. Man, this thing's fun. They are quite fun. Yeah, they are quite fun. I show off money making is illegal. That's funny. All good armors, helmets, stuff don't sell. Yeah, it's definitely a bug. It's definitely a bug. Do ULACs sell? They do. Do these face shields sell? No. They sell defense? Yeah, I mean this is kind of worthless. Maybe we just use this at some point then. I mean, how much is that defense? 43k. I mean, it's just the helmet. Maybe we just get rid of it. And the chops. Let's just get rid of it. I don't care. What's the best settings for maximizing FPS and visibility? I have this on right now. So this is actually kind of maybe a masterclass in like optimization because I've had to optimize all my stream stuff for running like multi-streams. So this is what I've got right now. This seems to work the best on my system. So I have DLSS on, which takes away a lot of the settings that you don't need to bother with. Medium textures and low shadows. This is with the 5800 X3D, so I've got a bit of extra CPU stuff going on, and a 3070. I've got MIP streaming on. This fixes Lighthouse in particular. I don't care on the other maps, but this fixes Lighthouse. It stops it from blowing up my computer. And then post effects wise, I have clarity to max, and then stuff around the average for the others. I think clarity is really important. Lots of people hate clarity, and they say they don't like it because it decreases FPS. Even just the more you put on. I just feel like I can see way further. It like cuts through the fog. I feel. Those are what I use. Those are what I use. And I've changed these. These may not be exactly the settings. I need to update it again, I think, in the Discord or whatever, because I've gone through a period of super trials of trying to figure out exactly like how to stop the thing from crashing on Lighthouse, which is annoying. No, I think sell Bitcoins. VSS not usable? That's really good now. It's really good. Okay, so we have a little bit of time left at the end. I think, I feel like maybe, I don't know, whether we go in for some just like cheapo stuff. I think we just do some like fun factory stuff at the end, honestly. Just like have a look through and see what I've got like shotguns wise. Because I've got a couple of these. And I just want to do some impact nading. Oh, I actually am not using flechette in this for some reason. I wonder why. Like that. I'm going to buy a bit more. I like the 153. And we're going to go with one of them. And we're going to go with double flechette. Thingy flechette in there. And then yeah, we'll go with my favorite rig, the cheapest rig of the game, which is the barter rig here. Because these hunting matches are so cheap. They're like 9k. So you end up with Tarzans being cheaper. You can maybe buy something cheaper off the flea, in theory. But if you don't want to look and you just want to quickly get something, those are always really good. They're just always good. And a nade, and I guess, well, are we even going to go Probatol? We'll probably just go like pre-paint if we can. We're going to go with impact. So we're going to try some impact nading. So there's this random quest that we've got to go with. This isn't actually even Grenadier. This is the daily. This one. Throwables, 5 kills on PMCs. And it'll work towards Grenadier, which I haven't done. Let's get rid of the Balder Pro, and let's throw a TBL on there instead. Underneath. Good. And let's do it. Let's do it. Do some shenanigans at the end. Whatever, we'll insure everything. Oh, do we need to take a huge bag? Probably not. We'll just take it. It's no hardship. Actually, maybe I'll change this. Do. 5, 4. Right. What are we doing on this? We need to press the button in a second. Is SMB good? SMB is very good, but you have to craft it, is the problem. That's the problem. Sell all your bitcoins. Sell all your bitcoins. What were your graphic settings again? Well, we'll look at it afterwards. Remind me and I'll show it afterwards. Yeah, clip and share. That's a good idea. Maybe you don't discuss PSV with Kedda B. I guess just because, like, I guess it's fine. I guess it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should have. I probably should have. Just bought Tarzan for 14k because I've got about the barter. Oops. Vid out the guy does Grenadier by nading the office, the windows in Office Factory. That's fun. Have they fixed the flashlight bug yet? No. They have not. What quest to do to unlock the boss kill quest? What do you have to do before then? I can't remember. Is it dorm skills? I can't remember actually. Finished Tarkov Sheet 8 after trying 20 raids. Well, good job. Good job. Not an easy one to do. I haven't done it this time. Best out of Deacon Tam? I did it with the SVD. Genuinely. I did exactly the build from today. That's when I started using the SVD. Ammo case full of SMB? Madman. Yeah, 5800 X3D is great. He didn't die. He didn't die. Oh, so close. So close. He had the right peak. Ha! Ha! How did he not die there? How did he not die? I don't get it. I don't get it. Killed by armor? Yeah, some. Okay. What did we get killed by? AP 6.3. I guess our armor was probably damaged at that point. Oh, yeah, because we got hit with M62. Oh, it was only an M62. Oh, no, 3 more there. Okay, that's the reason. 6.3 should normally get absorbed by a Gazelle in that situation, but because we took 4 already, we did take a lot of damage. Lateral from right arm. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a fair enough death. That's fair enough. No mechanics look weird. Yeah, how did he not die? I didn't throw it far enough, but... And I have an Amazon link to the 5800 X3D for the US, the UK, and a link for Germany, actually, but I don't think I put it in the description. So if people buy one from Amazon, I get a little cut, a teeny cut, if people buy it through there. If you're going to buy it there anyway, then think of Giga and his family and click the link and use my affiliate link for it. Costs you nothing. It brings me joy. A smile on my face. Ads chat to answer my question. What was your question, dude? Does low-level armor... I missed this. Does low-level armor negate any amount of damage from high pen ammo? And on the flip side, does rip and similar flesh damage ammo damage armor at all on account of its 0 pen? It does damage it a little bit. There's a minimum pen... there's a minimum armor damage, so it'll always do something. And low-level armor doesn't really negate damage at all from high pen ammo. It's the way that it works is it starts off mitigating a lot, and then it kind of goes like a bit less, a bit less, a bit less, and then it really starts to fall off after about halfway through. That was this question. Let me just bring it up. Where are we? There. This question here. So it really starts to fall off after about 50%. So that's the thing. You just have to be a bit careful. Like within the first section, it's kind of all right, and it's kind of all right to repair, and like this is fine. So the first shot will mitigate fairly well actually, but afterwards it will stop mitigating so well. We're gonna basically I need an excuse to use all my junk kits. Like, actually. 8k, yes. So I've got these shotguns just laying around. So we're going to try and do this thing with it. Because I just don't think it's worth taking loads of really good gear into factory most of the time. So we're just going to go like this and try. I mean, we're not going to try to die, of course, but we're going to get rid of these low health kits. Because these days, once you don't have any money problems anymore, it does feel kind of stupid to go in with low kits, you know what I mean? Because you think, well, I'm kind of screwing myself and I'm wearing good armor or whatever. So why would I want to go in with a kit that's like damaged? If I'm wearing everything else that's good, like I'll go and buy myself a new piece of armor. But then I'm like loath to get rid of them, you know? Loath to get rid of the old armors. I think I've got some, yeah, like this Tagilla one. We'll probably wear that as well. Even though it's kind of stupid to wear it on factory. But I also don't really care. So we're just gonna go for it. Let's see, and you can bash out quite a few raids and get rid of some of this old kit. How did it take that many shots after the nade? I don't know. I really don't know. I did kill him, yeah, I did, but I didn't. Not with the. Where is the link? Oh, yeah, it's actually on the YouTube side. Hold on, let me find. I've got, and let me put it in Twitch. That's for the 50-100 XD. Actually, you can do it like this. I do have a command for it. I forgot about that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Impacts have a smaller blast radius. Yeah, they are quite small. They don't have a very big radius these days. They did nerf them because obviously they were a bit silly. And his family, the young'uns have got to eat, you know. I watched your armor vids, but didn't quite understand it. Yeah, it's complicated. The way it all works is tricky. So the penetration starts to fall, well, starts to increase quite quickly through the thresholds of. It depends on where you are, like, but through the 7 threshold, for 37, 47, 57, depending on which tier of armor it is, they go quite quickly. Whereas the actual mitigation does take a bit of time to start coming off a lot. Which is quite interesting. Same with blunt damage too. SR25 video, please. I haven't used it this wipe. I haven't actually used it. Remaining lighthouse. I'm in France. The problem with Amazon, you have to set up a separate link for every country. Can you believe it? It's insane. I do actually have one for France, but I don't have it to hand, which is annoying. There's a one link thing that you can do. I need to do it really. I need to do it. Right. Strange quest from friends. 4 co-op extracts. Don't really know what the best way of doing that would be. Maybe run around VoIPing. It's a scav, no! I'm not doing very well at actually getting kills with the nade, am I? It like went off to the side. Maybe I was too close. I'm getting scammed, aren't I? First the car? Yeah, I like the car. Right, anyone upstairs? Hmm. That's freaking Tagilla now. Oh, were you kidding me? I didn't even get the chance to like shoot at him, Bobbly. He just beamed me. Freaking annoying. So surprised you haven't finished Grenadier. You have to go for it, right? That's the problem with Grenadier. You have to actually try. Oh yeah, I got APM'd in the right arm. Bam. Like as a solo player, you're never grenading to kill. You're always grenading for positioning and to push people. So I don't kill anybody with grenades. Carco's quite loud. Yeah, but you know. They nerfed the alien tech? I know, dude, I'm so angry. I'm actually so angry that they nerfed the alien tech. Honestly, it's so annoying. Right, Vogue? Maybe. I'll use the impacts. Like, this is what they're for. They're for this quest. The to get experience, exactly. Like, you either just get one-tapped by him, or he just stands there and you kill him. You know what I mean? It's like a bit weird. I guess he reaped someone else's souls further across the map, wherever he went. I'm going to put on his own rig. It's okay, but it's only got stomach on it. It's just the issue with it. Right, what else have we got that's broken? So we've got... I'm not even dying to headshots. I'm just getting shot in the chest. We could use some of these, like, freaking... these helmets. These helmets are probably worthy of factory, to be fair. I'll go with that. I'll get one of these. Well, so far we've got 0 kills for this, so we're not doing very well, are we? We're not doing very well. 1 and 2. Okay, and then an impact. It seemed like because I was moving sideways, it kept some of the momentum from the impact grenade, from my motion in the impact grenade, and it meant that it ended up doing a weird thing and going a different way. Have I even got a factory exit key on me? I actually don't. That's stupid, isn't it? Only got 2 uses. That'll do. What was this? Tagility. Oh no. Arm's already black there? Yeah. Do you recommend the 3070? I think it's good. Did you have to delete it? No, I'm going to keep it there, but I'm going to make a follow-up. I'm going to make a follow-up about how annoyed I am. I already complained to the BSG contact, but I'm going to make an actual video about... I never make videos like this. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to make a video about terrible balance. They've annoyed me. What's alien tech? So the alien tech. Go and watch my video about it. But it's basically they added a compensator. I'll find the video. They added a compensator to the game, a new compensator, and it was. Oh, yeah, I've got it here actually. Copy link. Here it is. Is it this? Where is it? Should be that one. Ah. I think that will work. Come on, let me click it. There we go. Right. Did that actually function?
Hello.
Yeah, it did. There we go. So that's the so the Alien Tech. They put in a new muzzle brake, which is called the Alien Tech. It fits on AR-15 weapons. It works with the jailbreak, and it was 19% recoil reduction, and the Bullet Tech it was 14. So it's 5% extra recoil reduction versus the second best, or the old best unsuppressed M4 build. So you could get the M4 down to 20 recoil, which was insane, which was really, really good. And I put a video out about it. It was just like, hey, this is interesting. There's a new M4 build that's really good. But you have to deal with the smoke and stuff, and it's unsuppressed. So, if you really want the best one, I didn't say this in the video, but if you really want the best one, the Silencer Co, whatever it's called, Seika Suppressor, that one is 23 recoil. It's like 3 recoil different. It makes no difference, and it's suppressed, right? So whatever. This thing's 20 recoil, great. But you have to deal with smoke and the fact that it's loud. Is anybody going to do this? Probably not. No one uses the jailbreak now, so I don't know. Literally 24 hours after I put the video out, they nerfed it from minus 19 recoil to minus 11 recoil. They took 8 recoil off. They nearly halved it. So now it is the same as the attachment, which I'm sure you're all super familiar with, the HK Blaze. Yeah, that's right. No one ever uses it. It's identical to that attachment now. So so it's pointless. Why did they even bother putting it in? Hello, Bodjo. Yes, I'm live. Hello. So I'm angry. Because it was a stupid choice. I don't know why they did that. Here they go. No! Why? Why did I press it? Why? I don't even have a laser. Tilted towers. Oh my god. Whoa, they made like literally no noise at all. Holy hell. I wasn't even sure if they were in there. I guess it was obvious, but... Dude, I wasn't expecting to be so close to the door. Freaking hell. I guess I just got a single tap to the face, but... MA55? That's really funny. What do you think about getting character skill points every level of spending your stats? I think it'd be kind of fun, maybe. Maybe do a hybrid. I don't know. 3080 for 10 gigabyte VRAM. That's probably better. I probably struggle a little bit on Lighthouse because of my 3070's low VRAM, but can refill the factory key with bars from Jaeger. I don't think it's worth it though. I think you could just buy one that's better. 5700X, not 5800X 3D. Not sure the difference is worth it. For Tarkov, it definitely is. The X3D-ness of it, even the 5800 doesn't matter really. It's the X3D-ness that makes the CPU so good. Specifically the fact that it's X3D. Like the 3D cache is huge in comparison, and Tarkov loves it. Tarkov loves it. So it makes a big difference. It's actually better than for Tarkov than even like the higher rated ones. What we can do now? Should we go with... Have I got like anything just cheap that I can just put together? I've got like this guy. Glasses, 1, 2. That's actually pretty cheap. This is my favorite class 4, by the way, because you can do this chainlets. Let's see. Do I actually have any? I might just have some chainlets lying around. I've actually got 3 already, but these are really cheap. They're like 6k each or something. So you can barter them for this, barter that for this. So this thing ends up becoming about 60k. So it's super cost effective if you're into class 4s. That is. I don't really use class 4s very much, and all my other ones now are all full HP. So I'm going to leave them until the next session. But we're using the GSSHs as well, which is good. And then I guess, yeah, we can use one of these tan Larks, something like that. And one of those. And then we'll go, what did I have before? Oh yeah, car kit. The usual suspects. Car and this. Yeah, we're having terrible luck with with these grenades. But we're just kind of playing around. I'm not taking this too seriously, to be fair. These weapons were burning a hole through my through my stash previously, so I just kind of wanted to get rid of them. And it's good to just have a bit of a blast on factory. Build a handgun for fun. It also said all pistol kills. Oh, that's true. Oh well, never mind. It's fine. The balance used to be suppressed versus lowest recoil like 2 years ago. Yeah, allowed build is slightly less recoil because the trade-off is in the flash and the smoke. That's the way it should be. Yeah, Tarkov should start running better in 2 months. I agree. I agree. But is the price difference between the 70 and the 80 from the 3 series, is that really that big now? I can't imagine it is. We added this attachment that has a really niche use case compared to what's available to the point it isn't even worth using. Let's remove that as well. Yeah, exactly. Blow him up too quick. There's literally always someone in there. I know, and I literally saw them run across as well. I'm stupid. I'm about to rat office with Zabrello Elton. It's fun, that. It's good. Good. Were impacts nerfed? At some point a long time ago. I've tried to use Vogs before, but they're just so hard to make work because of the doink doink. I want to get rid of them, but they're also ensured ever to come back to haunt you. I'm hoping that on factory they get taken. Do you play any other games off stream? Not really at the minute. At the moment, what am I playing right now? Sometimes play Dota 2 with like IRL friends. The recent one I've been playing Greg Tech New Horizons with a mate, like a super modded Minecraft like technical patch thing, whatever it's called, mod. It's quite fun. Other recent games, I played Factorio recently, which is cool. That was good. What else have I played recently? Played a tiny bit of Hell Let Loose, but I didn't really like it. Are you into custom keyboards? Nah, not really. I have a very basic keyboard actually. I had a mechanical one before, but then that broke, and I just thought, well, I'll just get like a normal one. It's probably about 30 quid, I think. It's mine. Sevtech Ages, is that good? Insurgency, yeah, I've never played Insurgency. I have Hunt Showdown on Steam, but I never played that. How do we go up here? Sounded like it, didn't it? Oh, you are kidding me. Come on, Tagilla. It's fun and engaging Tarkov gameplay, for sure. I did hit him. That is extremely frustrating. Oh my god, he just beams you and you die. He thought you thought it was funny? He did. He really did. Factorio's Megapog. It's good, yeah. I did it. I played through once and did the one rocket. I haven't played anymore since then. Planning running an M203 launcher. I need to do the quest. I actually have 2 quests to do. The AK launcher one and the Western launcher. I actually have the quests for them, but I haven't done them yet. We'll see. So haven't we cleaned up my stash? Oh no. I could have sworn I heard somebody over there, and then I just didn't really check properly. I thought, oh, it's just gonna be some like random scav or something, and then it's Takada. I'd love tuning into the stream too. Ah, come on, Tagilla. Yeah, absolutely. It's this one. Eliminate hostiles with AR-15s from over 30 meters. So you can do this against scavs, which makes it okay. And then, do I have worst job in the world? I'm not sure. I can't remember what you need to do for that one. Oh, is it best job in the world? Do I have that one? No. Not yet. Oh, we have 9. Look, 9 survival. Okay, look, guys, this is why level 46 is insane. This is why it's insane. Level 46, new weekly. Survive 9 times on shoreline. This is not many. This is 9 survives for a weekly is not that many. I did earlier on in the wipe. I did 18 on streets or something. This is not that many. Look, have a look at the XP. 127k. Mental. And 400 grand. And this is another 30, 40k. So it's about 500,000 rubles and 127,000 XP. Look, if I complete that, it probably gets me to the next level. Basically, yeah. It's like half a level. Insane. Level 46 is broken. You don't stay at level 46 for very long. Let me tell you that. Only level 39, got 15 survivors. Yeah, I know. It's mad, right? It's mad. If this was more, if this one was like 20 survives or something. Oh god, where is it? Is it prep or? If this was like 20 survives or something, this would genuinely be like 200,000, 250k. What level do you start getting weeklies? Level 5. But you need to wait. I think once you're level 5, I think you need to wait for the weekly to tick through, I think, maybe? I can't remember. Should just be the same as you get dailies, I believe, which is level 5. Has not got unmotivated for getting railed for the last 3 days. You just have to try and survive and just loot and not engage in PvP for a bit if you're getting railed. That's my trick. Weeklies and dailies reset on login. Yes, they do. But when you're first getting to them, I'm not sure if you get the weekly straight away. I can't remember. Get 39k XP. Yeah, no, it's mental. It should be linear. They should make it linear. I don't know why it's not linear. Like, it just jumps like crazy. They seem to have changed it a bit. You get a little bit more than you used to, but it's madness. Anyway, guys, right, well, that's actually the end for today. We are done with all of our stuff. We still have, a bunch of long line stuff left to do, which is not, it is what it is. Whether we'll do it with the SVD, I don't know, but it's been going quite well, given that we didn't have any kills today so far, and we've now got 7. That trio who went into the idea offices, that was really good. That was good. That was the best moment of today, I think. That was the best moment of today. For sure. Okie dokie. So who do around today? Let's have a look. Who is on? Lots of people are playing like random games at the moment, so. Hey!
Thank you for reminding us no matter the skill Tarkov will Tarkov lol.
100%. It's always the way. Always the way. Tarkov will Tarkov no matter what, no matter how good you get. And I ain't even that good. There's more going on up here than there is in the aiming hands. I'll tell you that for free. Ah, Chipperwubber! The man, the myth, the legend. How long has he been on for? A while. It looks like maybe he'll be on for a bit longer. Okay, cool. We're gonna go and raid Mr. Chipper. Thank you guys for joining as always. Absolutely wonderful. I've got the new vid out today. Go and vote in the poll on the YouTube about what you want to see next week as like a raid analysis one, because people really seem to like that. So that's up on YouTube at the moment. So go vote in that. There's a vid today about all the ammos, which some people find it interesting. And then we've got a couple of other things. I'm actually going to be off like next week, so I'm going to be at the beginning of the week anyway. So I'm going to be on tomorrow as usual, same time for the stream, and on Thursday as well. But next week I'm going to be off like Monday, Tuesday. But that's not yet. But yes, I shall see you guys tomorrow if you're around. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and go and say hi to Chipper for me. And I'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody.